Good morning, I'm Dylan Gonzalez. The Cleveland Cavaliers lost Game 2 of their second-round playoff series versus the Detroit Pistons, 107-97. The Cavs will return home down 2-0. Game 3 from Cleveland will tip off tomorrow afternoon at 3 o'clock. The Cleveland Guardians won their second straight game against the Kansas City Royals 8-5. The Guards will begin a 9-game homestand starting tonight versus the Twins. First pitch is scheduled for 7:15. And the Cincinnati Reds lost again yesterday to the Chicago Cubs 8-3. That increases their losing streak to 7 games. The Redlegs hope to get back in the win column tonight against the Houston Astros. You can listen to that game on the Fan too. First pitch is just after 6 o'clock. This update is sponsored by Ramos Roofing. Request your free roof or exterior assessment today at RamosRoofingOhio.com. Ramos Roofing, reliable, local, built right. Breaking sports news when it happens right here on The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
Breakfast time!
Hello, welcome to T-Bone and Tyvis. Can I take your order?
Just want a little breakfast.
Hey, you want some crabs? Because I got some of them.
Get ready to drive through the intersection of football, food, and fun. Featuring producer Dylan.
Who are the 5 best rappers of all time?
Special guests.
You serious?
And you. Wake up.
For what?
It's time for T-Bone and Tyvis.
Welcome in. Happy Friday to you. What's up? I'm T-Bone. He's Tyvis. Good morning. Go to hell. Tyvis, tell you what. You wanted to go to hell. Just be a Cavs fan in Detroit. Saw that the owner of the Cavs bust a bunch of Cavs fans up to Detroit.
Yeah,
all expenses paid.
Dustin Fox was a part of that.
Oh, was he? That's good.
Yeah, he was sending us videos in the group chat and all of that. He said it was unbelievable.
We love Dustin Fox here on this show.
He's the porn star.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you. But I would just venture that if you really wanted to have a trip to hell, I'd guess being a Cavs fan, sitting in Detroit, now at least you don't have to pay for it if you get the owner shipping you up there for free. But to sit there and watch that abomination last night right in front of your eyes.
It's the same thing. You know what, though? you know what? The reason why, like I'm upset, but like I'm not that all the way like upset. It's because I knew it.
What do you mean?
I knew it. They are who we thought they were. That's why. The Cavs are exactly who all of the narratives that everybody paints about this team is the facts. It's who they are. Donovan can't get past the second round. James Harden disappears in the postseason. The big mans are soft. It's the same thing every game. It is what it is. And until you make some changes, some big time changes, particularly starting with your bigs, it's going to be the same results. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, you got Evan Mobley, 9 points, 1 rebound. 36 minutes.
Just go ahead.
36 minutes.
I got the beat ready. I know you want to. Just go ahead.
You got to be kidding me.
Yeah, that's right. It's just, I'll tell you, man, watching that performance last night where you have, of course, we know Cade Cunningham. Well, if you follow the NBA, you know he's good. I've been trying to tell. I actually had a guy who used to work here, was a big Pistons guy. And when they took Cade Cunningham, he's like, I hate this pick. And I'm like, Cade Cunningham.
The number 1 pick.
Yeah, he was like, no, he doesn't play defense. Yeah, I'm like, dude, that man is the truth, and you need to just stop talking about this. You need to worry about the rest of your team. Don't worry about him. He'll be fine. He's got 25 and 10 for you last night. My concern with the Pistons coming into this, not concern, but what I thought the Cavs would get to do against them was that, you have no secondary scoring. Well, it doesn't matter if you're giving them the ball on fast breaks all the time, because then everybody can get right on those. They don't need someone. The Pistons are not good in the half court, right? As someone who watched maybe 10 NBA games all year, which is down for me. I usually like to watch a lot more than that. But in most of what I watched was the Cavs in the regular season. What I knew about this Pistons team coming into this was based largely on what I saw in the last series. And the issue was, for me, with the Pistons, half-court offense seems to be a bit of a struggle for them, other than Cade Cunningham. And so when you give them a bunch of turnovers to then go out and run and do what they want to do on the fast break, you don't need to worry about half-court offense. They scored 31 points off turnovers? You lost by 10.
This is so funny to me because we challenged Donovan I'm convinced Donovan got something going on.
He
doesn't. I don't know if it's his leg, if it's one of his legs. Something's not right with him, and he's never going to admit it. We'll find out after they lose in probably 5 games. We'll find out after that. Oh, he's going to go get this done. Blah 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 blah.
Can I ask you a pause there? Do we like that as sports fans? Because it happens not just in basketball; it happens in other sports too, where it's like, oh, you actually don't know how injured this guy was. Let me wait till the end of the season when the games are all over, and it's like, what? Do you get, because it feels like they want to give you, like, if I'm good, then I'll reveal this to you and it'll be like, oh my gosh, it was the greatest thing ever. But if you suck, it's like, oh, don't worry, I got a little fallback for you. See, actually my hamstring's been a little rough, or my calf was a little messed up, or my shoulder is hurt. And it's like,
you know how
at some point I'm just like, I don't care.
You know my motto?
Be good or get off the court.
You know my motto?
What's that?
This is how I felt on football. It's a football analogy, but it works for all sports. If you strap that helmet on and you lace them shoes up and you walk out on that field, you're 100%. You know what? That actually makes sense. If you on basketball, throw that jersey on, tie them shoes up, and walk on that court, you're 100%.
Yeah, man.
Because if you are hurt and it's that bad, then you need to get off the pot. You need to move.
Hey, Anthony Edwards, hyperextended his knee. We saw that if you were watching any of the playoffs for the Minnesota Timberwolves, right? And everybody's, what did they say? He was going to take weeks to come back.
Yeah.
Weeks. Came back in like a week and a half, if that.
About a week and a half.
Yeah. He went out there in game 1. Now, ignore what happened in game 2 because they were awful. But in game 1, he went out there, and you could tell he wasn't right. But he went right at Victor Wembanyama with the Spurs, the defensive player of the year.
Bucket.
He was blocking shots. He was active on defense. And I'm not saying Donovan Mitchell has to do – everybody's injuries are different. Maybe whatever. The injury that Anthony Edwards has isn't as severe as whatever Donovan Mitchell's dealing with. But my point is we saw that man miss time. And he came back, and whatever he was on the court, yes, he wasn't 100%, but he gave you way more than either of these guys are doing. By the way, is James Harden also injured, or is this just James Harden that we all said when they traded for this man, when your problem was the playoffs version of the Cavs is weak, soft, and doesn't get the job done, and then you went out and got a guy who was notorious for being weak, soft, not getting the job done in the playoffs, and then you're shocked that in the playoffs, everyone is doing what they thought they would.
And I told them,
why?
I said they should have got Drew Holiday, and everybody laughed at me. They told me,
I don't laugh at you.
They told me, what am I smoking? I need to put the pipe down. They told me all that, and I just sat there yesterday and said, boy, I tell you, Drew Holiday sure could get you more than 10 points.
No. Now here's the narrative I've heard from the because it's fun. Here's what Tyvis, this is how I consume sports now. Is I go and look for the sunshine pumping brigade of whatever the team is that I'm watching, and I go seek out what they have to say. And then I laugh at them because I can't stand the people who are always positive no matter what. Here is the spin from the always positive Cavs fans today about this crappy team. Oh, well, yeah, we have James Harden, and yeah, we have Donovan Mitchell, but you know what we don't have? We don't have any wings. And if you don't have wings, you can't win the NBA. Everyone with a basketball mind could have told you that before you got to this series, before you got to these playoffs. But 2, you guys were the ones talking about how James Harden is different. This version of James Harden plays different. He's not the same guy. You think he doesn't care. You think he doesn't give a crap. You think he's just out there for a paycheck. Oh, but it won't be that way this time. And what have you seen? Now it's not those guys' fault that are paid $70+ million or whatever. It's not their fault. It's that we didn't have enough wings.
I got 2 stats for you. Tobias Harris dropped 20 points in 7 straight postseasons game, tied for the longest streak of his career, regular season or playoffs.
And who was guarding him during most of those points?
Harris did not score 20 points in back-to-back games a single time during the regular season.
Tobias Harris is a liability to most Pistons fans. Yeah. Except in this series.
James Harden finished game 2 with 10 points on 3 of 13 shooting, including just 2 points in the second half. This was Harden's 20th playoff game in which he shot 25% or less, breaking a tie with Bob Cousy for the most such playoff games in the shot clock era.
I'm going to be the positive guy here because we all know Tyvis is always negative, and then you're sometimes negative, but I'm always positive.
Sure.
1, the classic cliche, playoff series doesn't start till you lose a home game. Cavs haven't done that yet. 2,
I like how you threw the word yet.
Kenny Atkinson, you still have a chance to put the acronym DMP next to James Harden's name. Go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it. What's he giving you? What's he giving you?
I mean, you traded Darius Garland away.
I understand.
So you have
that's a decision you made 3 months ago. You're a coach. Make a pivot.
You got to do something.
Make a pivot.
Don't play him.
To who?
They looked better with Dennis Schroeder on the court.
Oh, please.
Put Dennis Schroeder and Donovan Mitchell together.
Yeah,
it's
man.
better than letting James Harden get cooked by Tobias Harris and then go 3 from 13 from the field and not make a single 3 in the game. Go ahead. DMP James Harden.
I knew he wasn't going to have a good game.
I
know
agree.
what, though?
I agree with the idea,
They're
but
going to
no.
play unbelievable. What they play tomorrow? They're going to play unbelievable tomorrow because they in Cleveland.
And
everybody's just going to go out
doubting
there
them.
and hit shots and everything.
Yeah, and everyone's doubting them, and they're going to go out there. It's, to me, I'm with you. I would almost take whatever the number is. Like, do you think the Cavs will be favored at home? I doubt that.
I think so.
I wouldn't favor them at all.
I'll see if there's a line right now. Real
Okay.
quick.
I'm just saying, like, I would look at the Cavs tomorrow and say, is tomorrow or are they playing Sunday?
Tomorrow at 3.
All right.
They're going to be desperate. I mean, if they lose, this is over. I mean,
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's right.
Nah,
So-
Cavs are 4.5-point dogs.
Okay. Right. You know what?
At home?
Give me it.
Yeah, give me the point. Yeah, of
They
course.
4.5.
No. I'm going straight money line here because I think they'll win. They'll win this game, and then it'll be game 4 where because everyone's going to be on their ass today, tomorrow, and then they will come out in game 3, play awesome.
Oh yeah, James Harden's going to hit like 2 threes next game. You can book it.
Game 4 is going to be where the complete failure of this team will be all laid out.
9 points.
Speaking of Ohio teams that are playing like complete poo, that I would put
Cincinnati Reds.
Yes.
Did you
Reds
see
on the money line tonight.
Did you see
No way they lose 8 in a row.
Okay.
They own 7-game losing streak.
And then you know what, Dylan? Your mentions on Twitter will just be all this, just people cussing you out when they lose 8 in a row. Can they have a guy who, at catcher, maybe is aware of the situation and doesn't step on home plate when he could have just tagged a guy out and instead gives up a run because he didn't recognize that the force out had happened at third?
Look on the bright side. The Guardians won yesterday.
Hey, there you go. There's a positive spin for your Friday. All right, more on this Cavs thing because I know Cavs aren't necessarily everybody's favorite team around here. However, there was a situation that we found out about yesterday. Let me put it this way. You found out about it yesterday. Someone in this office already knew about it. We'll talk about it next. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Good morning and happy Friday, folks. Right now, when it comes to the roads, they're nice and easy and open for you. Really no incidents or slowdowns to report. So far, so good. 33 westbound Agenda Road, no issues to talk about whatsoever. Even no slowdowns over here by New Albany. 161 eastbound, just passing that 62 intersection. As for our friends in Delaware County, looking pretty good on 71 south and even 23 south between 36 to 270. That will take you right there. 11 minutes so far. I'm 10 TV's Brina Albizu with your fan traffic.
Sun, splashes, and nonstop fun await at Zoombezi Bay,
Get your season pass for unlimited thrills,
including our all-new conservation tower. Buy now at ZoombeziBay.com.
No way. Gas prices shot up again.
I know, but I got us covered.
So generous. What's your deal?
What's my deal? I went to Metro and saved. Got 4 lines for just $25 each and 4 free new Samsung Galaxy A17 5G phones and all on the T-Mobile network.
How about we go to Metro today?
Get that more for your money feeling. Visit your Metro by T-Mobile store. Just bring your numbers. Not available if you've been with Metro or T-Mobile in the past 180 days.
It's 2026, the year you achieve your health goals. The Good Feet store wants to help. Trade in your bad feet for good feet. We want to help you walk, run, exercise, and play in comfort this year. Visit the Good Feet store on Polaris Parkway near the Polaris Mall or on Stringtown Road in Grove City.
Kick back and relax this summer when you shop at Menards. Your summer oasis is calling, and Menards is here to help. From outdoor furniture to patio accessories to grills and summer essentials, Menards has everything you need to make your summer dreams a reality. Don't wait. Hurry into your local Menards and see and feel the furniture for yourself. Save big money on everything you need to create your backyard oasis today.
Save big money at Menards. Build your cybersecurity skills and prep for thousands of open positions employers are desperate to fill. Attend classes live online or on campus. Go to mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation today. Financial aid is available to those who qualify.
Hey, it's Anthony Rothman. Get up to $750 cash back when you refinance your auto loan with Telahio Credit Union. Visit telahio.org to learn more.
Offer valid until June 30th, subject to credit approval. Restrictions apply. Telahio is open to all in Central and Southwestern Ohio. Federally insured by NCUA.
Relax and let Kroger Delivery handle your grocery shopping this week. We start with only the freshest items. Then carefully pack your order in our refrigerated trucks. And our cool trucks keep your food fresh right to your door. Fresh groceries your way with Kroger Delivery. And right now, you can save $20 on your first delivery order. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
I have a buddy who's going to be popping the question soon. He's planning everything out. He asked me, can you help me out with the ring? I said, of course I can. I've got a guy, Bob Capace from Worthington Jewelers. Now you talk, Bob.
Hi, I'm Bob Capace. I'm your guy.
Go in, see my friends at Worthington Jewelers, tell them I sent you, and you'll get the true VIP experience.
I'll treat them better than I treat you.
That's not hard. Worthington Jewelers on High Street in Worthington, worthingtonjewelers.com, where Columbus gets engaged. And tell them Common Man sent you.
Feeling stressed or overwhelmed? Not sure how to get the mental health help you need? We've got your back. Call the Mental Health Insurance Assistance Office at 855-438-6442. We'll help you figure out what mental health benefits may be in your health plan. No more confusion, just the support you deserve. Call the Mental Health Insurance Assistance Office at 855-438-6442.
Every student deserves a great public education. And this Teacher Appreciation Week, we're saying thank you to the dedicated professionals who make that possible. I'm Ohio Education Association President Jeff Wensing, inviting you to join us in celebrating Ohio's great public school educators. Tell us about a great teacher making a big difference, and they could win a vacation package from NEA member benefits or other prizes, including pizza for their students. Go to ohea.org/thankateacher to nominate a teacher today.
Your favorite fan shows are available as a podcast. What a concept. And don't miss exclusive podcast content like Austin and Byrne. Listen on your schedule from anywhere in the world. Available wherever you get your podcasts. Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
A quiet start for us with mostly cloudy skies throughout the day and temperatures getting in the mid to upper 60s. Could see a stray shower out there, but chances do remain low. Rain does develop overnight tonight with our lows down into the 50s. That should clear out as we head into Saturday morning with more sunshine throughout the day and highs in the low 70s. For The Fan, I'm meteorologist Meredith Garfalo with the 10 weather impact forecast.
There's nothing Bo Bishop can't do well, except find competent co-hosts. Bishop and Friends.
Weekdays from 9 to noon.
The Fan. Just a reminder, Tyvis thinks all pizza tastes the same. Also a reminder, Tyvis was born without taste buds. You're listening to Bone and Tyvis.
So one of the funniest things that happened last night, so I'm watching the game, and, you know, I try to...
The Cavs Pistons.
Yeah, Cavs Pistons. I'm watching it, and, you know, I am one that I don't really have a lot of emotions when I watch the game. Like, if you watch the game with me, I'm very level-headed through the whole thing. But my wife is very animated, right? So she comes and gets into bed, and we're watching it. And it's the Cavs are trying to make their late push. They was down by like 6 points. And
this is, by the way, just to set the scene, this is your very pregnant wife.
Yes.
Like less than a month away from baby time.
I like Lauren at this stage because Lauren is very passive. Like, she's so nice. And, like, she doesn't like hurting people's feelings with stuff that she might think or say. So she's very to herself. So the fact that she's now just on edge and just letting it fly, I love it. I love it. I've been trying to get her to do this for 11 years. It feels good, don't it? Just to say it feels good. Get it out.
Yeah.
So we sit there.
Hate.
So we sit there, and James Harden is bringing the ball up the court. It's like, this is like under a minute. And she goes, go ahead, turn the ball over like you always do. And sure enough, right on cue, he turns the ball over. And I could not stop laughing as I rolled over to go to bed. It was the funniest thing in the world. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, you got to laugh through the pain, man, because that's look, it's not any. I don't think it's confusing to watch this as someone who has observed the NBA over the years and say, "Oh, James Harden's bad in the playoffs." But if you had listened to the people up in Cleveland, the way they were talking about this guy, after the trade was made, it's just,
he was the best. Oh, he's going to get our bigs to play well. Jared Allen has had the best month of February we've ever seen.
Oh, yeah.
In all of the NBA. In March, he unlocked Evan Mobley.
Unlocked him.
It's all James.
That's all James. Changed
have
everything.
you watched the way him and Donovan close games out in the fourth quarter? Oh, my goodness. And the one good thing about James, he's going to be healthy. He's an ox. He does not miss games at all.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I bet you wish he missed some games now, don't you?
Dude, I think that you don't get enough credit for what you said when this all happened. You made a point about who the Cavs should have gotten.
I said they should have got Drew Holiday. I said if I was the Cavs, I would have went more for Drew Holiday. One, I get the whole scoring thing. Everybody, first of all, I said this, and everybody looked at me like, cut the TV off. What is he talking about? And this is the craziest thing I've ever heard. Okay, well, this is a guy who's an NBA champion two times. And they goes, well, he wasn't even the second option on his team. Well, if Evan Mobley is good as you say he is, as you paint me to believe that he is, he will be the third option where he's won 2 rings at. So, okay, he definitely could get you more than 10 points.
God. Well,
he definitely can check Cade Cunningham. So, then you wouldn't have to put Dean Wade on the floor. The only reason Dean Wade is out there because he's the only one that can stop Cade Cunningham.
Stop him by letting him get 21 and 10.
And even at Drew Holiday's age, you're not going to just ISO Tobias Harris.
I watched Drew Holiday
every single play.
I watched Drew Holiday lock Wemby up for 4 possessions, and I'm just like, you telling me we could use that? Okay.
Drew Holiday is advanced in age for sure as an NBA player, but he is also just a year or two removed from being an all NBA defensive player. So I think a little bit. I did never understand the basketball fans who just think the entire game happens on the offensive side of the floor. And then they look at a team like the Spurs who have gone on and played very well this year. And what do they have is they have a defensive alien out there in Victor Wembanyama who can kind of change the game for you. I don't know, man.
Fact of the matter is
playing defense seems like it might be part of the game that you need to worry about, not just can a guy score. But given that James Harden also in the playoffs can't score and turns the ball over a lot, maybe it would have been better to look for someone who could actually play some defense.
The fact of the matter is this. I was done with the Cavs. My hope that they would win a championship this year died the moment I learned that they wasn't going to trade Evan for Giannis.
Okay.
That moment, when that moment happened, I was done with him.
So yesterday the news came out that apparently there was a trade on the table around the deadline before they made the James Harden deal. The trade on the table was Cavs ship off Evan Mobley and I think all their remaining first-round, whatever they had first-round pick.
Whatever they're allowed to trade, essentially.
Yes, whatever they were allowed to trade pick-wise, because what is the rule? Is it 3 years? You can't trade more than 3 years out?
Consecutive.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So they were going to do the maximum amount of first-round picks and picks they could give up to give all those to the Milwaukee Bucks, give them Evan Mobley, and in return you get Giannis Antetokounmpo, who, I mean, you like to bring him up in the GOAT conversation, Tyvis. I mean, I have my concerns there, but I have no concerns about him as
you're right. It's not even a conversation.
No concerns about him as a player.
It's not even a conversation.
It's not a conversation. You're wrong, but continue, T-Bone.
No, it's Giannis, and that's the end of it. Go ahead.
He is an NBA champion. He is obviously a matchup nightmare for most teams. He is a guy who clearly adds something to that Cavs team that they don't have. Most teams don't have if you don't have Giannis Antetokounmpo on the roster. And that, to me, would be him and Donovan Mitchell together.
Jalen Duren be doing him like he doing Jared Allen.
Jalen Duren. Jalen Duren and Tobias Harris are killing the Cavs.
This is God. This is so bad. This is bleak, man. But that's the point. I think that news being out there yesterday, and you had been alerted to this a few months ago.
Yeah,
now
I was done with them because to me. All right, this is the picture you painted. You're trying to paint to me. When you trade Darius for James, you're basically essentially telling me we're going all in on this season, right?
Correct.
Right.
If Giannis is there,
that's all in.
That's all in. You
Yes.
telling me no? Like when you say no, we want to do it with Evan. So that means right now, today, you're telling me Evan Mobley's a better player than Giannis? No. So therefore, you're not all in. So when you say that, when you say no to that deal, to me, you're not all in. It's not about being all in and winning the championship because that's not the big thing here. So to me, I was like, oh yeah, y'all ain't serious.
Tyvis, are you comfortable sharing the reason why this trade didn't go through?
Nope.
Here's never mind.
Here's what I can tell you. People in that building that wanted Evan over Giannis.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. In the organization, there were people who said, we don't want to give up on Evan Mobley yet. And I will never understand the logic of we don't want to give up on a guy who hasn't come close to looking like the type of player that he's been forecasted to be. Meanwhile, you have a guy who, yes, is older, who actually is that guy, has been that guy in Giannis Antetokounmpo. And you had a chance to go get him. Oh, but we'd have to give up picks too. Yes, picks who may, if they're lucky enough, if you do the best drafting job ever, might still not scratch the surface of what Giannis Antetokounmpo actually is. It's the same stupid logic. We talked about this with the Family Guy, Peter Griffin thing. We could have a boat or we could have the mystery box. The mystery box could be anything. It could even be a boat. You have Giannis. He's the boat. Get the boat. Why are you doing this? It's so dumb. But yet, no, Evan Mobley might turn into what? What is his ceiling?
Evan Mobley
what is
himself,
his absolute ceiling?
Giannis.
Evan Mobley and himself said that in a few years, the two best players in the league will be him and Wemby.
Oh, man.
Yes.
What he said.
Good for him. Good belief in self.
What he said?
What are we doing? Did they contract the NBA down to like two teams?
What's
he
so
wouldn't
funny?
be on it. He wouldn't be in the NBA if they contracted down to two teams. So a lot of the players ahead of him.
Let me ask you this real quick because we got to go to break.
Yeah.
The whole narrative is that LeBron potentially, if he plays another year, he might come back to Cleveland.
Okay.
But there also is a thing that with James Harden where he has a player option of $50 million.
How much?
He's locked into that.
How much money?
$50
million.
Yeah, I think it's about $50 million.
$50 million? Who you think you kidnapped, Chelsea Clinton?
As a Cavs fan, should the Cavs lock that in for another year? Or?
It's not his choice. It's not their choice. It's his choice, and he's taking the money.
Yeah.
I mean, all scheme ass team. James Harden.
Oh, dude, I'll tell you what.
Isn't the money going up? Can't he get him?
Who's going to pay him more than $50 million on the open market?
Yeah, God. Well, you know what? If someone would investigate them like Pablo Torre's investigating the Clippers, because that's something that's like not even on the. What are we doing? Are you money laundering at that point if you want this guy? Now, I realize there might be some Cavs fans saying, it's only 2-0, guys. They haven't even played a home game yet. Why are you jumping off this train?
Because they can't win on the road. And if they can't win on the road, they
can't win this series. And also, the fact that you could have had Drew Holiday, Giannis Antetokounmpo, with those two guys who played together before, back on the same team in Cleveland, in the wine and gold, you're not down 2-0 in this series. I promise you you're not. You're probably talking about how you might win the whole damn thing. Instead, people in the organization said, no, we don't want to give up on Evan Mobley. It's just, you know exactly what all that is. That's all. 100%. NCAA tournament is officially expanding. We have the details on what it means for your brackets in 2 minutes. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
No crashes to report right now, but yet another reminder, we will be seeing more construction happening on the east side of town, especially by that 70 and 270 intersection. 2 ramps will be closed out there, that 270 southbound ramp and that 270 northbound ramp, 270 eastbound, as you're heading towards places like Bryce and Reynoldsburg. Also, a heads up, lane restrictions will be going on tonight as well, starting at 7 p.m. It's on 70 eastbound between 270 and Bryce Road. I'm 10 TV's Brianna Albizu with your fan traffic.
At Planet Fitness, we know how important it is to take care of both your mind and body. That's why now through May 15th, all new members get free massage amenities all month long, so you can reset, recover, and leave feeling stronger than when you came in. Join the club for just $1 down, $15 a month, and get free massage amenities for the month of May. No commitment. Deal ends May 15th. Planet Fitness. We're all strong on this planet. See Club for details.
Hey there, friends. It's Bo Bishop. If you want to upgrade your summer road trip, you got to see my friends at RCD RV. Their open house sale going on May 2nd through the 9th includes free maintenance seminars, financing incentives, accessory discounts, and more. Plus, shop over 850 RVs from all the top brands. Need more? Buy any in-stock camper and get a $1,000 RCD gift card. Or go motorhome and grab $1,500. The RCD RV open house sale, May 2nd through the 9th. Don't miss it. Visit RCDRV.com and start planning your adventure now.
Working your way through that home projects list, that means more flushes, more showers, more fiddling with the thermostat. Trust the pros at the Waterworks with your plumbing, drain, heating, and cooling needs. Our certified pros can repair or replace your air conditioner or furnace. Clogs? Call the Waterworks. Drain issues? Call the Waterworks. Plumbing problems? Call the Waterworks. HVAC breakdowns? Call the Waterworks. The Waterworks. Trusted and certified plumbing, drain, heating, and cooling experts.
T-Bone and Tyvis is sponsored by Capital Ford of Columbus. Find your dream ride and get approved fast at capitalfordofcolumbus.com. Sometimes when Tyvis wears khaki pants, I can see the outline of his genitals. There's no joke there. It's just an observation.
God, the more I resist, the more intriguing they become. I can't look away.
You're listening to T-Bone and Tyvis.
By the way, we did the list yesterday. We do the list every Thursday, 7 a.m., right here on these airwaves. So I don't know how many hours that is from now until next Thursday, but there's a half hour involved because we're at 6:30. Anyway, the point is, Dalton tweeted us at Bone and Tyvis 971 and said, we need to talk about the greatest omission in the history of the list. Where was Terry Tate, office linebacker? And I got to tell you, I brought this up to both of you off the air. The Terry Tate office linebacker was going to might even been my number one of all the sports commercial list that we did yesterday. Best sports commercials of all time. Terry Tate office linebacker is one of the, if not the greatest sports commercial ever made. And we just didn't get to it. We were talking about other commercials. We were just having a discussion. And I feel that I have to honor that complete and utter failure on our part. So, Dalton, thank you for bringing that up. Can't believe it didn't get to it yesterday.
Reebok has some bangers, man.
Yeah, that one was a Reebok commercial. I think you're right.
Yeah, there were so many good ones that we wanted to mention. I didn't mention my favorite ones either, which is the LeBrons with him and his split personalities. And the most popular one is when he does that sweet dive off the diving board. And that was in the era where I hated LeBron back when those commercials aired.
Hated LeBron.
Yes.
Breaking news.
Yes.
Why did you hate LeBron?
You hated LeBron?
I was a Kobe guy in the early 2000s.
And now all of a sudden.
You know what? That's because I'm unbiased.
Dylan,
I watched the games and said, you know what? I was wrong about this guy.
Dylan.
And now I'm his number one advocate, maybe minus Shannon Sharp and Nick Wright.
Dylan, are you the problem here? Because, what do you mean you were a Kobe guy, so you hated LeBron?
Yeah, that's the way it's got to be.
No, it doesn't.
No, it
you could just like all of these players and say, I just think this guy is my personal favorite. I think this guy's... We debate LeBron and Jordan and all that stuff. That is mostly just for fun, just for us. It's not even fun for the audience, honestly. But, my point is, no one in this office, no one in this studio certainly thinks Michael Jordan sucks. It's about him and LeBron and in Tyvis' case, Giannis. But, we have this debate, and all it is just to say of the greatest players of all time, which one is the absolute greatest? It's a mental exercise. All these guys are great. You hated LeBron because of Kobe?
When I'm loyal to something, I have to join the cult. That's why I only wear Nikes.
Yeah, you are a little bit of a cult.
Just always am talking about LeBron. and Arch Manning. I got to go all in when I like something. I can't, and everything else sucks.
Listen,
that's the.
I gotta go.
Trust me. Tyvis knows as well as anyone that I'm that way when it comes to like bands that I like. I'll come in here. I've been listening to a band all weekend. I'll be like, Tyvis, you got to listen to this, and then he'll be like, okay, it's fine, it's good. And then I'm sitting here like trying to sell him on. I get it, but like I don't then go and every other band sucks because this other band I found is good and I like them. I just add them to the list of other bands that I like. I don't. You can see LeBron James is great. So do you hate Kobe now?
Here's
like,
the,
is that the inverse of that? Now you hate Kobe?
He is the biggest hater.
Here's the thing. In the late 2000s, I was in the ring culture cult, which I had to escape. Where I was like, oh, Kobe, he plays in the NBA Finals and LeBron doesn't. How is he better? I don't understand.
Right.
And then as I matured, I was like, LeBron's teams, ass. Kobe's teams, really good. That doesn't make Kobe a better overall player than LeBron just because he's playing on better squads.
Yeah. I mean, that's fine. I'm just saying, like, I don't know why we have to go all in on all of this is all. You know, like, again, I love basketball. I love having these debates, but like all these players talking about are awesome. So
I just sent you guys a story in the group chat, and it's from the Columbus Dispatch.
Yeah.
Explaining why Ryan Shazier ate a pizza before every practice.
Oh.
They got that from Tyvis.
Oh.
Tyvis broke the story first. Tyvis also knew.
Did we get mentioned as the source of this material? Oh, there we go. Very good.
Tyvis also knew that the Cavs were potentially going to trade for Giannis. Tyvis is confirmed journalist. He also went to Roosters last night and investigated the ranch. Like, this isn't even a discussion anymore.
Oh, yeah, the ranch is the same, too. I don't know what everybody's talking about.
No, they fixed it as of yesterday.
Oh, did they really?
They said in the story you sent us, I read it. I actually read the story that was sent. They said, don't worry, we got the ingredients back, and Thursday all the restaurants will be back to normal.
Then I went on a perfect day then because I ate that ranch, and I'm looking at my wife. She's like, yeah, it's the same ranch. I see.
Well, there you go. Tyvis just confirming that the ranch at Roosters is back.
So there you go. See, that's still, Tyvis, that's called journalism.
Yes.
That would be where you tweet out I can confirm Roosters has not changed the formula. So March Madness, they announced it officially expanding to a bracket of 76 teams now.
Yeah.
So the way this is going to work is there's going to be 12 play-in games to then get you to 64 teams. So
the picture of the bracket is disgusting.
It is disgusting. It is disgusting.
It's just blank spaces everywhere.
Yes. Well, I mean, that's how brackets look until you have teams in them, Dylan.
Well, in the initial rounds.
On the top.
That's a lot.
Yeah,
that's a lot, right?
There's a lot of like this or that, like 16 versus 16 for what. Yeah, it's terrible. Now, here's the good news, I think. I think this is good news. I saw this from Stuart Mandel. He said, because questions abounded about what's going to happen with the tournament. And actually, I'll take this back. Stuart Mandel retweeted Lindsey Schnell, who writes for The Athletic and the New York Times, who called up ESPN, CBS, Fox, and everyone else involved that does a bracket, that has a website, that does the, hey, get your brackets in, do your bracket challenge, print your brackets here, all those places. They all confirmed to her, or at least two of the big ones did, ESPN is not planning to expand its tournament challenge to include the play-in games. Yeah, that's the right call. They also said neither is CBS. So when you go to play the brackets next year, because by the way, it's not just the men's brackets, there's also the women's brackets now, getting to 76 teams. Again, I don't like this at all. I think it takes away from the regular season. Yeah, it's starting, next year.
Yeah.
The Final Four that Columbus is hosting next year will be the resultant end of a tournament that features 76 teams, not 68. So the good news is when you do your bracket, when you are in the pool, now, if you have a psychopath who runs your bracket pool, you have to talk to them and get them to realize this is stupid. But when you go, if you just play on CBS or ESPN, they're going to leave it the exact same way it is now. So there's just going to be a lot more, like you said, Dylan, a lot more open spaces for those opening rounds where they're going to say it's either this team or that team. So you can't make your picks necessarily maybe until Thursday morning because these games will take place on, is it Monday and Tuesday or Tuesday and Wednesday? Either way. The tournament still starts effectively at noon on Thursday. Let's just put it that way. You can call these games playing games. You can call them first round games. Dayton is still going to host some of them. But they're not going to host all of them. Now there's going to be another city that will also host some of these games. But Dayton will still be a part of that opening round, which I do like that they're keeping that in Dayton. But brackets will be saved, Tyvis. We're okay.
I mean, yay, but it still don't take away that this bracket looks disgusting.
It looks stupid.
It's a lie.
It looks stupid.
And so somebody's going to fill this out right here?
I'm not filling out anything that isn't on the actual bracket line. No. Reimer can fill out whatever he wants. That's fine. Leave it to the psychopaths who are going to be like, yay, here's an 18 and 15 team getting in. Ooh, yay. Like, that's not for me, but whatever. I'm just saying, if that's your bag, great. I'm going to fill out the actual bracket. I never filled out the 4 on the 68 team bracket. I never filled in the first 4, and I'm not filling in any of this other crap either. I'm doing 64 teams on the bracket. That's what I'll do. When those games are played, then I'll start my bracket.
You one of them people that don't want to change, huh?
I don't mind change. I just don't want to change this.
By the way, people are saying no one asked for this. Ross Dillinger tweeted, the NCAA tournament expansion will add $300 million in additional revenue over the final 6 years of the contract with TV partners Warner Brothers, Discovery, and CBS. The additional revenue is likely attributed to new sponsorship avenues. That's why they're doing it.
I know. Yes, they're doing it for money. And all I would say is, good. I'm not watching it. I don't want to watch it. I don't hope to watch it. I'm not getting excited about it. I will watch Thursday at noon. That's when I will watch the NCAA tournament. All right, we'll take a break. We come back. Did the Bengals do enough this offseason to make their quarterback happy? We may have the answer next. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Well, traffic is flowing just fine over here on the east side of Columbus. We're talking 70 at State Route 256 in between Reynoldsburg and Pickerington. For friends in Grove City heading downtown right now, 71 northbound's not looking too bad, especially over by Green Lawn Avenue. But heads up, it does get a lot worse depending on when you're getting out the door. And for our friends over on that western outer belt by Hilliard on 270, looking just fine. A 5-minute commute between 33 to Roberts Road. I'm 10 TV's Brianna Albizu with your fan traffic.
Getting a little older doesn't have to mean, well, getting older. This is Jeff for Tri-State Men's Health. And if you're feeling low energy, can't sleep, can't lose weight, are struggling with brain fog, or your sex drive is off, it's time to change it up. At Tri-State Men's Health, our advanced medical strategies featuring TRT, GH peptides, NAD+, GLP-1s, and more treat low T and other hormonal issues to help you shed pounds, have more energy, enhance your body composition, improve sleep, increase your sex drive, and so much more, getting you back in the game again. So don't be older. Be stronger in the gym. Be sharper at work. Be better in the bedroom, and be more confident in every part of your life. So call us today and find out how our advanced treatment strategies could change the game for you. Your first visit is just $99 and includes blood work and a medical consult. And if you start on one of our advanced treatment plans on the day of your appointment, your visit is free. Call 800-900-9654 or go to tristatemenshealth.com.
Feature therapies are compounded and have not been evaluated nor approved by the FDA. Provider prescription required. See website for details.
Hey, it's Bobby Carpenter. Bring your landscape back to life with an unbeatable deal from Ohio Mulch. 5 bags of premium mulch for just $10. You choose from absolute black, brown, or red to make your flowers pop and your curb appeal shine. Whether you're refreshing flower beds or finishing up that weekend project, Ohio Mulch, they have everything you need to make it look like a pro did it.
Ohio Mulch, landscape supply, cleaner, greener, better.
Grilling season is here, and nobody does it better than Billiards Plus. Fire up your backyard with top-of-the-line grills from the biggest names in outdoor cooking. Perfect for game day or any day. And when the party heads inside, Billiards Plus has you covered with pool tables, shuffleboard, game tables, and more. Everything you need to build the ultimate hangout. From backyard cookouts to game room showdowns. Make your home the MVP. Billiards Plus, grills, games, and good times. Family owned and operated. Check them out online or on Dublin Center Drive in Dublin.
As the saying goes, trust is earned, never given. When it comes to your roof, who you trust truly matters. At Newman Roofing, we're more than just a business. We're a local, family-owned company built on honesty, integrity, and hard work. From the very beginning, these core values have shaped the way we do business, ensuring a customer experience that's second to none. Our dedication to quality has earned us the trust of thousands of homeowners across Central Ohio. At Newman Roofing, excellence isn't just a word, it's our promise to you. From the moment we step foot on your doorstep to the final handshake, we strive to deliver an experience that keeps you calling back for more. Whether you need a roof repair or a full replacement, our team at Newman Roofing is here to protect what matters most. After all, when your name is on it, it just means more. So give us a call today at 614-NEW-ROOF or visit us online at newmanroofing.com. Don't just get a new roof, get a Newman roof.
When my wife and I got married after both graduating law school, we didn't have two nickels to rub together. Ultima had to give me her gas card just to drive home. We never could have imagined that one day we would have the largest injury firm in the world and $25 billion in money collected and counting. As good Catholics, we had 4 children fast. They all work in the firm today. Our family protecting yours. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. But our greatest gift was years away, grandchildren. Today we have 6 and counting. It's the greatest joy that we have ever experienced. I think about them all day long. Our family promises to protect your family should you need us. Call us. It's easy. Visit forthepeople.com and make sure you hug your grandchildren. God's final gift to us. Morgan & Morgan, for the people. Injured? Dial pound law.
Morgan & Morgan, Ohio office located at 600 Vine Street, Cincinnati. Prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome.
Good news. Jack has personally invited the fan to the Memorial Tournament, and we're broadcasting 30 hours of live content, and we'll try not to embarrass ourselves.
Sponsored by Ohio for Responsible Gambling. Visit pausebeforeyouplay.org. The Fan Guest Hotline is sponsored by Right Way Heating and Cooling and Bryant. Doing whatever it takes to keep you and your home comfortable. The Fan.
Tyvis Powell helped the Buckeyes win a national championship. T-Bone watched Tyvis Powell help the Buckeyes win a national championship. Equally important. You're listening to T-Bone and Tyvis.
Probably a good time to remind you, if you have not been at all keeping up with anything, Sunday's Mother's Day. So you got now, you got the rest of today, you got all day tomorrow. Make some plans, make something happen. Now, if you're just someone who only has to worry about your mom and you are not maybe married to a mom, then there you go. That's easy enough. You got one person to worry about. If you're someone who has to worry about both your mom and their spouse, then that becomes a little bit more challenging on Mother's Day, because my wife's gift, that whenever I have asked her in the past, what do you want for Mother's Day? What is the best gift I could give you? Her answer, without fail, every year is very simple. It is, give me a house without the children for a day. I just need a little bit of quiet time for me. And I say, you know what? That's easy enough to accomplish. So that's what's going to happen on Mother's Day for us. Our family does not do the big brunch, like, let's go out, let's do a big thing, let's all get dressed up and go. That's not ever been our speed on Mother's Day. So I am thankful for that.
So have you gotten your mother a gift yet?
Yes, Dylan, of course I have. Of course. Who wouldn't have gotten a gift for their mom?
I wasn't trying to dry snitch with that question.
I've already thought so much about it and have it done, of course, because that's not a mom thing, by the way. That's Mother's Day, Father's Day, all these days. I'm always just like, oh, yeah, right. I want to do something. I want to be nice. I want to get some good gift because I appreciate what these people have done in my life. I also I have a focus problem, Dylan. That's part of it.
Oh, I'm a day before shopper when it comes to every holiday, including Christmas. Not when it comes to my daughter. But with everybody else, I'm buying the gifts on either Christmas Eve or Christmas Eve.
You know what's funny is, so Common Man and I would always, and Panama Ted, we would always do like a little gift exchange around the holidays. And what would never...
Y'all gift each other gifts for Mother's Day?
No, not for Mother's Day. For
Christmas.
Like Christmas. I said the holidays, but Christmas.
You said the holidays. That's why I was like,
not every holiday.
Just like in December.
Me and Tyvis expect a gift on MLK Day, T-Bone.
That's right.
I mean,
that's fair.
You know.
I do understand that.
So Juneteenth is coming up.
Fair point. I will keep that in mind. Thank you.
I won't be working that day, but
you'll be, because you'll be off with baby Tsunami.
Yes.
That will be baby time for you. Now, but anyway, Mike and I would get gifts. And so what would be funny is Mike is a guy who will get gifts for people if he knows that there is a birthday coming up. He's not waiting until a week or two before the birthday to think about the gift. He's bought it probably 5 months in advance and is actually itching to give it to you. Because
really
cut that up because so what would happen is we would get through Thanksgiving and it would be like, the first week of December, and Mike would say, so do you want to do gift exchange tomorrow or Wednesday? When do you want to do this? And I would be like, oh, the gift exchange for the holidays, which are coming up at the end of this month. You think I have the gift now for you? It's not because I don't care, but just because we hadn't been. That's not how I shop. I am a little more like Dylan, where I like the pressure to be on before I make my decision, because pressure makes diamonds, Tyvis. You know that.
I am one of those people that I like to sit back and just listen, and I like to plot, and I like to take little notes when people talk. I like to say, oh, they mentioned this, something that they possibly want. Okay, yeah, I can get that for them. And then when I show it to them, it's like, oh, I absolutely wanted this, and blah, 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 blah. So just depends. I usually have a general idea what I want, and it's just about me going to go do it. But I do all my shopping online, so you got to try. I usually get it about a week before.
That's a good call.
By the way, I wait for the day before in the end to just get everybody gift cards like I did the year before.
That's the gift that keeps on giving, Clark. Good stuff. Ian Rappaport was on NFL Network, and he was asked about how the mood is in Cincinnati now that they've made all these moves to add defensive players. How does, say, I don't know, a quarterback who sounded like he wanted to be anywhere but Cincinnati in December, Joe Burrow, how does he feel about all these moves?
Great sign to have QB1 in the building. Sounds to me like he was also in the building last week, but just to see the photos of him enjoying himself, a lot of positivity toward these Cincinnati Bengals from Joe Burrow. And don't just take my word for it. He also was quoted recently in Vanity Fair saying he was excited to see the initiative of the Cincinnati Bengals front office. And look, it is a big year. Huge year for so many people inside the Cincinnati Bengals building, and they really have gone all in. And it's not just the trade for Dexter Lawrence, which clearly is something that Joe Burrow has supported and appreciated. It is very clear QB1 is fully on board with this. And you mentioned the health. He's been playing flag football, took the Pro Bowl pretty seriously. This is a very good version of Joe Burrow.
I'm totally convinced that the reason that Cincinnati is going all in and the reason that Joe Burrow is going to lock in this year is because if it fails, he's gone.
Oh, yeah. I think that seems fairly obvious at this point. Not that I shouldn't say fairly obvious. Seems like a very realistic possibility that he wants to go to a place where he has a chance to win Super Bowls. The Bengals clearly drafted him, and then shortly after he got there, it looked like that was going to be the place where you could win a Super Bowl just because of him. But ultimately, you have to have the right head coach. You have to have the right defense. You have to have a lot of other factors there. And that organization, I will give them credit for taking big swings. But, yeah, I don't know that just photos of him being happy around the facility mean that it's like that's all fixed now. Like, what will fix it is winning, and winning a lot. But, yeah, it remains to be seen in my mind how Joe Burrow is actually going to take this when the actual games are played. If this defense still looks atrocious, he's still got to go out there and to win games 38-35, then I don't know that he's going to necessarily be any happier next year because, well, they tried. Do or do not, there is no try. It's not Star Wars Day, but that's a Yoda quote. That seems perfectly effective to me. So hopefully for the Bengals' sake, they can get that done.
I feel like every year most people are like, oh, this is the year that the Bengals are going to bounce back because they have Joe Burrow and they have Jamar Chase. But I really feel like this year is different. And like I said, I'm normally pretty negative on them, but adding Boya Mafe and Jonathan Allen and Dexter Lawrence, I feel like the Jonathan Allen pickup is being swept under the rug by the Dexter Lawrence pickup. And then they got Brian Cook in the back end. Like, they really improved on pretty much every level of that defense. And if you could get anything out of Shamar Stewart next year,
yeah,
my God, this defense might be like top 15, which is man, heavenly for a Bengals fan.
Let's just say, like,
you asking, I said top 20 would be.
Either way.
I'm saying, like, top half of the league, even if it's just barely.
I mean,
top half of the league is something that when you make these type of swings, you should at least hope that you're in that category.
Right.
Well,
right.
You got to put it together. I mean,
you know that better than anyone.
It's been on paper. You got to.
I mean, we
can admit that the talent is there. Last year, you probably didn't have the talent defensively. You actually have talented pieces defensively now. Now you look at your defensive coordinator and say, hey, I went out and got you some pieces. You got to make this thing work.
And they didn't change defensive coordinators either. So
Correct.
They believe it was a talent issue. So
they did the year before.
No, they
brought out Golden, and I don't know if you feel the same way, Tyvis, but I feel like the defense was playing better the last month of the season. Like, they were improving, and then they added all these pieces.
So was J.J. McCarthy. It doesn't mean anything to me. It's the last month of the season. I don't give I don't care two craps about that. Show me September, October, November
Let me
that
ask
you are a better
speaking of
defense,
JJ,
and then I'll believe it when I see it December and January.
Speaking of JJ, real quick, because I know we up against it. If JJ beats Kyler Murray out for the job, will you have more respect for him?
No, I'll have less respect for Kyler Murray. And I'll believe there must have been a video game release that I did not know was occurring. And that's fine. Another day, another update on the Mike Vrabel, Diana Rossini situation. Details next. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Right now, not seeing any major concerns for your early Friday morning commute, but a heads up for an early Sunday. We are seeing some construction happening in a few days. It's going to be closer towards that downtown scene over by 315. We do have a ramp close. It is that 71 northbound ramp to 70 eastbound. Once again, Sunday night starting at 11 p.m., lasting until 5 a.m. on Monday. So note this detour as well because it won't be pretty. We'll add a little bit to your commute. 71 northbound to 315 northbound. Then from there, heading eastbound on 670 will eventually get you northbound on 71. I'm 10 TV's Brina Albizu with your fan traffic.
Planning to buy a home in 2026? Not sure where to start? The Ohio Housing Finance Agency can help. With a step-by-step homebuyer's guide and financial tools, the Ohio Housing Finance Agency can make homeownership part of your future. Eligible homebuyers may qualify for down payment assistance and reduced mortgage interest rates. To see if you qualify and to find a mortgage lender, visit myohiohome.org.
No one plans to get into an accident, but when it happens, we strive in making life easier for you. This is Justin Hinderer. The Hinderer Motor Company Collision Center is ICAR certified and certified by many manufacturers to provide the best quality repair available. All of our repairs come with a lifetime warranty. We have our own 24/7 towing service so you never have to wait. Plus, we offer on-site rental cars for every lifestyle. At Hinderer Motor Company, we love what moves you.
T-Mobile has an exclusive bundle for customers 55 and up.
I'm Sarah Bowl.
Yeah, I'm Frank Bowl.
A reliable network is key for us. And with T-Mobile, it's been wonderful. And going to the 55 plus plan saved us so much money.
A lot.
And that's important. Trying to keep costs down. The home internet's been perfect. It's fast, it's quick. The setup was so easy, it took less than 15 minutes.
It was like, ta-da! If you want simplicity, coverage, reliability, you want the whole package, T-Mobile has it.
Right now, T-Mobile customers 55 and up can get 2 phone lines on America's best network, plus America's fastest 5G home internet for just $30 each.
$30 per month each line with autopay plus taxes and fees. Minimum age 55. Pricing for home internet rely on 2 lines of essentials. Choice 55. $35 connection charge per line required. Best mobile network and fastest 5G home internet based on analysis by Oak Cliff Speed Test Intelligence Data 2H 2025. All rights reserved.
I started my first business when I was 12, mowing lawns for about $5 a yard. I learned if you do the job right, people trust you and customers care that you show up and do what you say you're going to do. Hi, I'm Tommy Mello, owner of Don's Garage Doors. From garage door repairs to upgrades, we show up, we stand behind every job. We only use the best parts and Spring's guaranteed to last a lifetime. When you care about the people you serve, you work harder and it shows. Call Don's Garage Doors today or schedule online at donsgaragedoors.com.
When it comes to garage doors, no one knows more.
With Bet365 early payout, you win even if they lose. Get paid out instantly when your team goes up big, even if they blow the lead later. Bet365. Winning is everything. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-MY-RESET. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in Ohio.
The Sonic Temple Art and Music Festival returns May 14th through 17th with My Chemical Romance, Tool, Bring Me the Horizon, and Shinedown. Plus, Pierce the Veil, Good Charlotte, Sublime, Godsmack, Breaking Benjamin, Marilyn Manson, and so many more. Sonic Temple in Columbus, Ohio, May 14th to 17th. Passes on sale now at sonictemplefestival.com.
Hey, what's up? It's T-Bone. Let me ask you something. When's the last time a contractor did exactly what they said they would? On time, on budget, didn't give you any surprises at the end. With Bats R Us, there are no surprises. These folks started in Ohio and grew by word of mouth because they do it right the first time. On time, on budget. And here's the difference with Bats R Us. They have local crews, never subcontracted. The people who show up to your door, they're trained Bats R Us employees. They aren't just some random crew that got hired last week and has no idea what they're doing in your home. Whether you need a safer bathroom to stay independent or you just want a space you're proud of, Baths R Us builds it to last. That's Baths R Us. Call today and see what it's like to work with people who actually keep their promises. 380-225-BATH. That's to call Baths R Us and deal with a company that started right here in Ohio and grew by word of mouth. Because they treat people right. They do what they say they're going to do. 380-225-BATH to call Baths R Us. Baths R Us. Bathrooms you can trust. Call now.
I love Right Pack Credit Union because they're solution driven.
I feel valued as a member. They're focused on the latest technology and the personal connections.
Experience benefits that go beyond banking with Right Pack Credit Union. Just ask our actual members.
I definitely recommend Right Pack to all my family and friends as a credit union of choice.
Visit one of our Columbus area Right Pack Credit Union member centers near you. Based on individual members' experiences, results may vary.
Is 2026 the year you achieve your health goals? The Good Feet store wants to help. Trade in your bad feet for good feet. We want to help you walk, run, exercise, and play in comfort this year. Visit the Good Feet store on Polaris Parkway near the Polaris Mall or on Stringtown Road in Grove City.
Broadcasting live from the McDaniel GM Superstore Studios, driving excellence since 1916. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive. WBNS HD1 Columbus.
Good morning, I'm Dylan Gonzalez. The Cleveland Cavaliers lost Game 2 of their second-round playoff series versus the Detroit Pistons, 107-97. The Cavs will return home down 2-0. Game 3 from Cleveland will tip off tomorrow afternoon at 3 o'clock. The Cleveland Guardians won their second straight game against the Kansas City Royals 8-5. The Guards will begin a 9-game homestand starting tonight versus the Twins. First pitch is scheduled for 7:15. And the Cincinnati Reds lost again yesterday to the Chicago Cubs 8-3. That increases their losing streak to 7 games. The Redlegs hope to get back in the win column tonight against the Houston Astros. You can listen to that game on the Fan too. First pitch is just after 6. This update was sponsored by RCD RV Supercenter. Visit them in Heath, Delaware, and Pataskala or at rcdrv.com. Breaking sports news when it happens right here on The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
Tyvis has a bum wrist from playing football. Bone has a bum wrist from opening the heavy doors at Sheetz. You're listening to T-Bone and Tyvis.
All right, we have a game show coming up at 7. What time is that? Yeah, 7:17.
The next segment, though.
That's the next segment. Thank you. You know what, Dylan? It's still early for me, all right? I don't get up this early usually. Come on. I've only been doing this
Did you
for
stop at Sheetz on your way here?
You're right here. I got the iced coffee.
Is that all?
No. Getting one item of Sheetz, Tyvis. That's no, come on now. I'm in it to win it. I actually, Tyvis, you would be proud of me.
What'd you get?
Well, yesterday I had a disclosure because in the office I said I stopped and got some coffee and stuff.
No,
and
you said, I got a drink and stuff. I said, what's the stuff?
And I said, it was a donut. And then I said, actually, it was 2 donuts. 2 donuts. I got 1 donut.
What?
I got 2 donuts. Yeah. So then, today though,
and another,
and a margarita,
and a Bloody Mary.
Yeah, that's right. I needed one of those. No, so here's what I got today. I thought, let's go back to being healthier. So I did get my iced coffee, but I also ordered a breakfast sandwich with the English muffin is the lowest calorie option on that's what they told breakfast breads.
Is that what they told you?
I'm looking from the Survivor Scrolls right there. I'm reading it. It says it right there.
You know what you could do?
On the app, it tells you how many calories.
If you feel like, that my wife taught me this, if you feel like you must have like bread on your sandwich, you can at least take one of them off.
Tyvis, you have to have bread on a sandwich for it to be called a sandwich.
I'm saying
that's what a sandwich
is. You can
at
least take, why don't you take the bottom bun off or the top bun off and eat it like that?
Tyvis, have you ever had an English muffin? They're like 100 calories. They're not that much calories.
I'm just saying. I'm trying to help you out.
I had English muffin, and then on the sandwich toppings, the breakfast sandwich toppings, I got not regular sausage. I got chicken sausage.
Okay.
Which is a lower calorie option.
How'd it taste?
It was good. They actually.
What you trying to say?
It was fine.
I'm just wondering. It was a question, Tyvis.
Are you going to go to turkey sausage next? Personally, I prefer turkey sausage. Go ahead.
Okay. Turkey sausage is fine. They didn't have it. They have chicken sausage, but I went with that.
Save that take for Tuesday. Jeez. I prefer turkey sausage.
I prefer turkey sausage.
That is a little bit.
Turkey sausage is bad to you?
No, it's not bad. It's just not better than regular sauce.
It is.
No, I'm the same thing with turkey bacon, turkey sausage. People want to say it's gross. It's not gross.
It's just not better than the original.
It's not sausage.
And I will eat it. It's just not better than the original.
I ain't eating no turkey bacon. I just cut bacon out.
All right. So then
I'd rather die, Tyvis.
So I had the chicken sausage. I had a piece of Dylan. Come on.
I'd rather not live.
Come on.
Than cut out bacon.
You want to kick the bucket?
No. I had chicken sausage. I had American cheese because I wanted it to melt and be gooey. And it's the same amount of calories. Whatever.
You know, cheese is one of those things that's not necessary. That's a placebo.
I want it.
It's a placebo. It's in your mind.
Tyvis, you're not
That's
necessary.
Great. Tyvis,
go ahead.
No kidding. Tyvis, next time, just get nachos and shut up. How about that? Cheese is not necessary. Get the hell out of here.
On a sandwich.
Pizza with no cheese.
On a sandwich.
It's part of the process of making a sandwich. But here's what you would be proud of me because I got chicken sausage, I got the lowest calorie cheese option, and I didn't get regular eggs. What do you think I got?
Yeah, the whites are good.
Yeah, egg whites, baby.
White delights.
Yeah,
Look
so
at
I got a little egg white on there. It's like a 300-calorie breakfast sandwich and an iced coffee.
That's actually really good, actually.
And then I got the stuffed Cinnabon dipper things.
It's about balance.
Yeah, you got balance. Well-balanced meal, Tyvis, that's all.
Did you get any spread on your sandwich?
No, I don't do the spreads on the breakfast sandwiches. I leave those alone.
Yeah, I'm a hot sauce guy.
Well, hot sauce doesn't count. They're like 5 calories for as many. You can sprinkle as much hot sauce as you want.
Tell me about it.
It's great. Hot sauce is good. I didn't have any hot sauce.
Dylan's a big mayo guy.
I think we know who runs the sheets, apparently.
Yeah, the whites are good.
There was no hot sauce option, but other than that, it's fine.
I can't believe Tyvis just wants you to hold an egg white in your chicken sausage in your hands.
Like, you know what I had yesterday for breakfast? I left here and I went home and I made me an egg white with everything bagel seasoning in it.
That's fine. And then you sat down with a knife and fork and a plate and you ate it like a human. I'm eating it in the car like a degenerate, so I had to eat it in a way that I could hold it, and that's what bread is perfectly capable of doing.
All of a sudden, you can't...
Sit down and form a table and chair and plate in my...
do it all the time.
I don't... In my car?
Yeah.
What am I going to eat that with? I don't have a fork and a knife.
Use your hand.
Oh,
so sheets. Wait a minute. Sheets don't sit. They don't got plastic silverware. Sheets all of a sudden don't got plastic silverware.
No, they do, but I don't want to sit in my car and. This is a dumb conversation. Just let me eat my breakfast sandwich. I made it healthy, and then I ate the cinnamon dipper things. Those were not healthy.
So for breakfast yesterday, I waited for Chipotle to open at 10:45 and had it.
Did you get the honey
first
breakfast?
Because the time of day it was, I guess.
Did you get the honey?
I did not. This is the first time in like 3 or 4 months I've gone Chipotle. I've been on a Chipotle strike because it sucks now.
Oh.
Did you Did you see the CEO come out and say if you ask for more, everybody will be happy to give you a little bit more? So everybody said they're gonna test this theory out.
That's fine. He can still go to hell. Because
I saw they said that. It's like, have you met your employees? Because they're all apparently terrified of you. Because they're all like,
apparently this is the time to test that theory.
Well, I went starving. And it still didn't do anything for me. I will go another 3 or 4 months without Chipotle.
Really?
Chipotle has fallen off.
What are you getting?
I used to be a paid Chipotle spokesperson, Tyvis. The one accomplishment in my life that I have over you.
What did you get?
I get what I normally get.
Which is?
I get a chicken burrito with white rice, black beans, the corn, sour cream, lettuce. Sometimes I'll put some guac on there. And it don't do it for me no more. I used to eat Chipotle like 3 or 4 days a week.
Same.
And it just don't anymore. It's not what it used to be.
Well,
There's something wrong with it.
I hate to tell you that I'm thinking about going today.
See,
well, to quote Magic Johnson, I ain't gonna be there.
Yeah, right. By the way, in the YouTube chat, Wizzy Walt said, T-Bone, don't you have a food tray in your car like Common Man? And see, here's the difference.
He has a food tray in his car?
He has a food tray that he actually hooks onto the steering wheel.
That's
so
ridiculous.
He can
That's
have
genius.
It is genius.
Common Man has lost his mind.
Here's the thing. Here's how, and I mean, I say this with all love because I know Mike thinks like a fat person and he acts like a fat person, but he's not that fat because, again, for a true fatty, there's no room between you and the steering wheel to put the damn table. So for me, I could buy it. I'm not going to have any room to put it. It's not going to work.
You can't push the seat back a little bit?
I can push the seat back only so far. It's not going to push it back into Zanesville, where it needs to be for me.
You ever seen Norbit? You like Respucio Norbit.
Every time you get in my car, don't adjust my car seat.
Yeah, you can't. That's been a very trademark place where it has to stay for me.
I didn't know that was a thing. I'm literally on Amazon right now looking for food trays for the car.
See, there you go. Go check it out.
This is pathetic.
By the way, we have another update on the Diana Rossini Vrabel scandal.
They just digging the hole. Digging.
I love how everyone has been like, oh, yeah, I had a video of this. I just didn't know if I should post the fact.
At what point do they just come out and just?
Well, here's my theory.
I'm sick of seeing everybody just come out. Like I say, it's only about 3 things that I need to know. Is the kids Kevin's?
Okay, we got an update on that. Kevin is Diana Rossini's husband?
Yes.
For those who don't know,
yes. Is Mike staying with his wife and is Diana staying with her husband?
Okay.
That's it. After them 3 things, I don't really care.
I think it's that. To your point, everyone's like, guys, I think they're having sex. It's like, yeah, got it. We know. Like, that's not anywhere in doubt to me. Again, I don't have any actual knowledge of that, but if I'm reading the tea leaves, how could you read that any other way? The video that came out yesterday was of the boat ramp. Remember yesterday I said, how do we know for sure? All we have is a picture of Vrabel there. She's not in the picture. And there's a signed document with her name on it. But how do we know someone didn't just write her name on there and post this to get a little... I just was saying, let's be skeptical until we get, because now everyone's trying to get in on this story, because you post anything about Vrabel Rossini, your views go up, your clicks go up, everything goes up. Yesterday, TMZ said, got you on the video. Here is their video of Mike Vrabel walking on the dock or on some thing, boat ramp, whatever, and Diana Rossini is walking towards him, and at one point she turns around and you see a very... I mean, again, I don't usually say this about a person's body. I wouldn't judge, but she looked very pregnant. We've known what Diana Rossini looks like. She looked pregnant. So, and they said at the time she would have been about 7 or 8 months pregnant. So that was a 7 or 8 months pregnant person that I saw standing on the dock with a guy who looks like Mike Vrabel. She looked like Diana Rossini. Bad. Then we also found out, though, this. Sources close to Diana Rossini's family say that she did name the kid Michael, the first son that she had while these two were dating. I'm saying dating at this point because I don't think it's cheating, right? When you just literally go out all the time, are you not? I mean, you're cheating on your spouse, but that is a girlfriend boyfriend situation. That is not a one time fling.
They didn't care.
Anyway, the family member.
This is what they just did. Like, usually people hide it and try to do.
No,
they didn't care. They was over their spouses is what it looked like.
TMZ has a source close to the family that said the baby was named after her brother, whose name is Michael.
Great cover story. Great reason to do it.
They also said there was like a grandfather's name was Michael. It was a family name. It was important to, and
her lover.
Okay, whatever.
And his father. Allegedly.
I don't know any of that to be true.
All I know. In the case of 4-year-old Michael, Mike Vrabel, you are the father.
Oh. That could be bad. I'm just saying.
That's going to be the greatest paternity test this world has seen in a while.
You know what? I was just going to say, at this point.
Maury.
Gas is, $6 a gallon. Everything costs more at the grocery store. Why not? Let's raise money for charity. Find the most worthy charity and say, all right, Mike Vrabel, Diana Rossini, 1 hour with name your interviewer, and it's all on pay-per-view, and all the money goes to a good cause. Let's raise some money for good, if nothing else, with this.
Yeah, hit up LeBron about the production of the decision, and then do it just like that.
Ain't nobody paying for that. Not with Twitter and IG. We just wait till the clips come out. You crazy.
All right. I've got a chance for you to win Dylan's breakfast. Here's how it's going to work. You call us up. 614-821-9710 is the phone number. We're going to pick one person. Tyvis and I are going to play a game show coming up in the next segment. You pick which of us will win the game show. If you're right, you win Dylan's breakfast. The game this week is called the mother of all game shows. Find out what it is next. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Good Friday morning to you. Right now, we are currently watching a car fire out there just north of Columbus, really just north of Worthington. It's happening on 270 in that westbound direction past 71 and right before 23, where 2 right lanes are currently restricted and blocked for you this morning. It is causing some backups out there. Nothing too concerning so far, so good. But if you're heading towards this area, once again, 270 westbound over on the north side, make sure to merge towards that that left side and just steer clear of that right shoulder. I'm 10 TV's Brina Albizu with your fan traffic.
The great thing about Atlas Butler is they do it all. Heating, cooling, plumbing. Look, I'm busy with work. I don't have time to wait around or deal with lots of people. One company, one call, and they do it all. Wonder if they'll clean out my inbox. Seriously, offer that service. Please.
Atlas Butler is at your service. Call 1-800-FURNACE.
This is This Date in Reds Baseball with team historian Greg Rhodes.
One of the greatest pitching performances involving the Reds came on this May 8th back in 2001 at Synergy Field. But unfortunately, it wasn't by a Red. It was the masterful performance of Randy Johnson, the Hall of Famer, as dominating a pitcher as there ever was. And on this May 8th, he proved it, striking out 20 Reds over 9 innings. He struck out at least 2 Reds every inning but one. 20 strikeouts. Only 2 other pitchers have done that. But unbelievably, Randy Johnson didn't get the win. It went into extra innings, and by that time, Johnson had been replaced by a reliever. But 20 strikeouts in one game, one for the history books this May 8th, 2001. This date in Reds baseball.
This Date in Reds Baseball is brought to you by the Cincinnati Reds Hall of Fame and Museum, presented by Dinsmore. Celebrating greatness, preserving history, providing inspiration.
Thinking about buying your first home? Now, with Third Federal, you can buy your first home and pay no PMI. Hi, I'm Mark Stefanski, Chairman and CEO of Third Federal. Private mortgage insurance, or PMI, can cost thousands of dollars over the life of your loan. And you may not realize PMI doesn't protect you. It only protects the lender in case of default. But at Third Federal, you can buy a home with just 5% down and no PMI. Plus, first-time home buyers get $750 off of closing costs. So if you're thinking about buying your first home, go for it and visit thirdfederal.com.
Even before you find a home, lock in 6.09% APR, 6.12% on a 30-year fixed-rate purchase mortgage. Visit thirdfederal.com or call 1-800-3RD-FED today. APR reflects 15% down for $350,000 loan amount. Rate requires automatic payment program and is subject to change. Restrictions apply. See conditions for closing cost coupon at thirdfederal.com/FTHB. Equal housing lender.
No way. Gas prices shot up again.
I know, but I got us covered.
So generous. What's your deal?
What's my deal? I went to Metro and saved. Got 4 lines for just $25 each and 4 free new Samsung Galaxy A17 5G phones, and all on the T-Mobile network.
How about we go to Metro today?
Get that more for your money feeling. Visit your Metro by T-Mobile store. Just bring your numbers. Not available if you've been with Metro or T-Mobile in the past 180 days.
Hey folks, it's game day and the betting's gonna be intense, Drew.
You said it, Dave, but a good pregame routine keeps betting responsible.
That's right, you gotta pause before you play.
Good call. Sports betting is hot, but it can be risky.
And pausing to set limits is an all-star move.
That's right, Dave. If you bet on sports, pause before you play to set limits, recognize the risk, and know when to stop.
Learn more at pausebeforeyouplay.org.
Every student deserves a great public education. And this Teacher Appreciation Week, we're saying thank you to the dedicated professionals who make that possible. I'm Ohio Education Association President Jeff Wensing, inviting you to join us in celebrating Ohio's great public school educators. Tell us about a great teacher making a big difference, and they could win a vacation package from NEA member benefits or other prizes, including pizza for their students. Go to ohea.org/thank-a-teacher to nominate a teacher today.
We at The Fan have created a show where you can be a homer, a hater, or whatever you want to be. Sunday mornings at 8.
It's the Fan Call-In Show, presented by the Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus.
Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-589-9966.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
A quiet start for us with mostly cloudy skies throughout the day and temperatures getting in the mid to upper 60s. Could see a stray shower out there, but chances do remain low. Rain does develop overnight tonight with our lows down into the 50s. That should clear out as we head into Saturday morning with more sunshine throughout the day and highs in the low 70s. For The Fan, I'm meteorologist Meredith Garfalo with the 10 Weather Impact Forecast.
Common Man, a radio veteran, has a large hemorrhoid. Timmy Hall, a good, clean boy, moonlights as man's hemorrhoid. Common Man and Timmy.
Weekdays at 3.
The Fan. T-Bone would like to take a second to remind everyone that Eddie George is awesome and that Ronnie James Dio was an American treasure. And that pickles are gross. Thank you. Here's T-Bone and Tyvis.
Coming up 7:45, we will talk with Aditi Kinkabala from CBS Sports. Plenty of news about the Steelers. Maybe they have their quarterback now, sounding like Aaron Rodgers, maybe back in the fold. We'll talk to her about that. Browns, Bengals, and more coming up in about a half an hour. But first, I don't know if you heard, Mother's Day is this weekend. So we thought, last week we did a game show. People seem to enjoy it. Let's try a game show again. Now with snazzy new music. Ooh, thanks to Art and the Official Intelligence for making this one on short notice.
This is heat, as the kids are now
Is it
saying.
heat? I don't know if it's heat. We'll
I
find
love
out.
it.
All right, so the game today is the mother of all game shows. And the way we like to do it when we do game shows here is I like to put a prize on the line. But I like it to be something where, like we do in sports, you get to bet on what the actual participants are doing. You don't have to actually participate in the game. So we have who on the line, Dylan?
Unless it comes down to the last question, then
maybe we'll make them jump in. That's right. But who do we have here?
This is Cody.
Cody, good morning. How are you?
Hey, I'm good. How are you guys?
Good. Thanks for listening. So here's what you get to do today. We're going to have a contest. The quiz, the trivia questions all today are going to be about moms. You have to pick if Tyvis or I will win. Just straight up money line. Who's going to get more of these right, me or Tyvis?
I'm going to say Bone.
Right? That's messed up.
Yeah.
You just put a chip on Tyvis' shoulder.
That's messed up.
It's accurate, actually, is what that's called. All right. So, Cody, you're going to hang on the line. You're going to find out what's going on here. We're going to try to answer these questions and see who gets the most right. If I win, I'm playing for Cody, essentially. Tyvis is playing. You're essentially playing.
You're playing for me.
Yeah, because what's on the line is Dylan's breakfast.
I need to lose on purpose.
Cody will win.
I know you can't
some
throw.
Type of gift card that will fund the amount of money we would usually spend on Dylan's breakfast, which is way more than it should be.
It's not in Tyvis's nature to throw games. So I feel good about this.
Okay, let's find out. Who's going first, me or Tyvis?
We'll let Tyvis pick first since Cody picked you. And so this is going to be in the form of Mother's Day Jeopardy. So would you like the categories?
Oh, gosh. There's categories?
This is even harder.
So we got the holy category.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Mother's Day factoids.
Okay.
Mama music. TV moms and pregnant performances. Which category would you like to go with first, Tyvis?
Let's go TV moms.
TV moms. Okay. The mother of Greg, Marsha, Peter, Jan, Bobby, and Cindy on a popular 70s TV show. So you got to answer it in the form of a question like Jeopardy.
What is this about?
Again, the mother of Greg, Marsha, Peter, Jan, Bobby, and Cindy on a popular 70s TV show.
No clue. Who's the Brady Bunch?
Who's the mother?
Oh, my God.
Should we give it to him, Bone? He knew Brady Bunch.
I mean, he was on Brady Bunch.
We'll give it to him.
Carol Brady.
Carol is her
Listen,
name.
man.
We'll give it to you.
It's fine. We gave you this obscure topic. You sit over every day. It's like, don't you know who Flocka Chaka is? And I'm like, I don't know who that is. It's like, oh, man.
First of all, that's Waka Flocka fame.
I know who Waka Flocka is. Yesterday was
Kodak Black.
Yeah, okay.
Who don't know who Kodak Black is?
Carol Brady is. Same on the other one.
All right, we'll keep it in the same category for
TV
you,
moms.
Bone.
Okay.
The mother of Sandra, Denise, Theo, Vanessa, and Rudy on a popular 80s TV show.
Claire Huxtable.
That is correct.
I said I got that one.
That's right. All right, there we go.
All right, Bone, we'll let you pick the category this time. We have Holy Left, Mother's Day factoids, Mama music, and pregnant performances.
Let's go with pregnant performances. I'm very curious about that one. And the answer is Diana Rossini.
That's messed up.
Is that no? Is that not it? No? Okay. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
This mother was pregnant during her Super Bowl performance.
You asking?
I'm asking Bone.
She's
I know that one.
She's got a line of makeup and fashion that does well.
The show ends at 9, Bone.
She's married to a to a hip hop star whose name I'm forgetting. It's Rihanna.
Yes.
Rihanna is correct.
A$AP Rocky.
A$AP Rocky. I remember he was on the cover of some magazine. They were like, look at this man walking behind his wife. And it's like, I would walk wherever she wants me to. It's Rihanna. She's worth $1 billion. $1 billion. Anyway, go ahead.
All right, Tyvis. This tennis star won the 2017 Australian Open while carrying a child.
Oh, come on.
Serena Williams?
That's correct.
That's right.
By the way, neither one of you are doing
Who
the
is
Jeopardy
Serena
style
Williams?
answer. But that's okay.
We've just abandoned. I'm sorry, Dylan. That was a nice premise, but we're too stupid for Jeopardy. This is more of a Wheel of Fortune crowd. I don't know if you know that. That's where we would land.
All right, Bone. We'll let you pick the category. Or no, did I let you pick it?
Yeah,
no, I just let Tyvis. We'll let you pick it. So we got Holy, Mother's Day factoids, and Mama Music left.
Mama Music.
All right. This Englishman was the leader of Black Sabbath and performed the song Mama, I'm Coming Home.
I have no idea.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Can I steal?
I have no idea.
Come on. Big money, no whammies. Can I steal? I don't know how this works.
Big money, no whammies.
You can tell him the answer, but I'm not going to give you a point.
It's Ozzy Osbourne. The Ozman cometh. Yeah, hell yeah. I got a song for you called Dada Don't Sing. That's the Pelt Show. Kelly Osbourne, come on. Anyway, all right, go ahead. Give me my mama. What was this? Mama
Music.
Okay, Mama Music.
This rapper dedicated a song to his mother titled Dear Mama.
Man, you gotta be kidding me. You got to be kidding me.
Right, hang on.
Oh, my goodness.
I do know that there's a famous rapper. There's a famous rapper whose mom was very well known for her own endeavor. Is it Tupac?
Thank you.
Okay.
How you gonna get? Why couldn't I get that one?
Yeah. Because I picked a question or an answer that's more in your lane for him and vice versa.
We see what you're doing here. We see what you're doing here.
You have got to be kidding me.
All right. So I'm up 3-2 now, and we have time for
we got two more categories left. So we got Holy and Mother's Day factoids.
Okay. Holy.
Holy. Okay. This mother was a Catholic nun and missionary who dedicated her life to serving the poorest of the poor.
Mother Teresa.
That is correct.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, no.
Why did he get the layup?
Hey, Tyvis, I got news for you. If this doesn't happen for you here, I'm up 4-2. Like shootout rules. If you miss this,
I should miss it on purpose.
Hey, there you go.
All right. This was the first mother according to the story of creation.
Eve.
That's correct.
Yeah, all right. That's fine.
All right. We
got one more left. This is Mother's Day factoids.
This is for Tyvis. This flower is considered the official flower of Mother's Day.
If you miss this, I win.
Well, you don't get the answer.
And Cody wins, our caller.
Oh,
no, I'm saying if you miss this, then this is the game right here.
The mother of Rose.
Official,
I was about to say roses.
Official flower of Mother's Day.
Can I say roses?
You can. Is that correct?
That's
your final answer? This is Who Wants to Be a Millionaire now.
Sure.
Yeah. It is the carnation.
I was thinking it might be the carnation. I was wondering if that was the case. All right, so I win.
Do you want your last question anyway?
Yeah, let me hear it.
This industry's busiest day of the year coincides with Mother's Day.
Chocolate-covered strawberries, I'm guessing. No?
It's the restaurant industry.
Well, yeah, okay, fair enough. That makes sense. I didn't know if it was...
Congratulations to Cody.
Yeah, Cody, congrats. You get breakfast. We'll get your info off the air, and then we'll figure out a way. Actually, get it on the air. Let's put it... Let's do it all right here. One of the hillbilly teams down south actually did something honorable. We'll tell you what they did in 2 minutes. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Really not seeing any traffic trouble spots out there. For our friends in New Albany, no traffic whatsoever developing on 161 or 62 in those areas. Also for our friends at Canal Winchester, only a 4-minute commute on 33 in that westbound direction between Gender Road at 270. And for those southbound drivers, here's a look at your drive time. 71 south from Frank Road at 270 is a 2-minute commute, and only 1 minute it will take you 270 south between East Broad Street to 70. I'm 10TV's Brianna Albizu with your fan traffic.
Working your way through that home projects list, that means more flushes, more showers, more fiddling with the thermostat. Trust the pros at the Waterworks with your plumbing, drain, heating, and cooling needs. Our certified pros can repair or replace your air conditioner or furnace. Clogs? Call the Waterworks. Drain issues? Call the Waterworks. Plumbing problems? Call the Waterworks. HVAC breakdowns? Call the Waterworks. The Waterworks. Trusted and certified plumbing, drain, heating, and cooling experts.
Becoming a truck driver doesn't have to be complicated. At Schneider, we make it easy to get your commercial driver's license and start your new career. With our CDL apprenticeship training, you'll get paid to become a truck driver in just 5 to 6 weeks and have a Schneider driving job waiting for you when you've completed the program. Plus, during training, Schneider will provide transportation, lodging, and meals at no cost to you. Ready to get your career on the road? Learn more and apply today at SchneiderJobs.com. That's SchneiderJobs.com.
Great Lakes Hyundai. The savings are so good.
May the savings be with you at Great Lakes Hyundai. Right now, lease a new 26 Elantra SE for $59 per month for 2 years. Just $59 a month for the May Mega Sale. This month only. Plus, every new Hyundai comes with owner assurance and America's best warranty. A 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain coverage. Dublin or Columbus or glakeshyundai.com. With approved credit, $39.95 down plus tax title first month payment. 7,500 miles per year and 6-1.
T-Bone and Tyvis is sponsored by Capital Ford of Columbus. Find your dream ride and get approved fast at capitalfordofcolumbus.com. Tyvis played in some of the biggest stadiums in the world. T-Bone has eaten some of the biggest pizzas in the world. You're listening to T-Bone and Tyvis.
If you've missed anything from the program, don't worry. You can always get it wherever you podcast. Just search the T-Bone and Tyvis podcast by searching T-Bone and Tyvis on your favorite podcast app. It is brought to you by our friends at Capital Ford of Columbus. So I saw that the schedule for Ohio State is not going to change in a way that we thought it possibly could. Bama was supposedly going to be on the schedule in 2027 and 2028. A home-and-home series had been inked back in the day, and it was still planned to be the case. Although in February, Ross Bjork was talking about, Ohio State facing Alabama in Columbus in 2027, Tuscaloosa in 2028. And he said that he wanted to see that happen. He said high-level matchups like that benefit the sport. Mm-hmm. But there was speculation that Bama would say, what benefit do we get from this?
Because it has been a lot of talk about that. Is that coming more from SEC coaches or Big Ten coaches?
Oh, I think you know who has the market cornered on that type of talk. That is one and only the SEC.
You remember when USC and LSU was supposed to play? Who was trying to get out of the game? Wasn't it USC?
You could be right on that. I don't remember. I don't remember who tried to get out of that series. I had forgotten about that story entirely.
One of them was trying bad. I feel like it might have been USC.
Well, and you can argue, USC and Notre Dame, it depends on who you believe in that debate with them not playing that rivalry game anymore because it's not a conference game or anything like that. Not that it ever was, but now so it could be that USC tried to get out of that.
It was USC.
That might just be a USC problem then. But I know with Alabama, there was a lot of smoke around the idea that they may not, because what's their lore down there? What's the Southeastern Conference lore now is we can't play anybody but the Citadel because when you look at our schedule, we have to go to Starkville, Mississippi, and Nashville, Tennessee to play Mississippi State and Vanderbilt. Oh, my God. How do you deal with that? So we can't possibly play a game against a team like Ohio State because that's too tough. Well, good news is the Hillbillies down south did something honorable, and Alabama has confirmed they're keeping the game on the schedule. And it's not going to go neutral site, according to everyone involved. It sounds like it's going to be a home game at the Shoe in 2027 and Tuscaloosa in 2028. As it should be. Let's go.
I love when big-time teams do this. Like, you'll occasionally see, the Guardians play the Clippers in spring training. I think it's nice for the fans, for, Bama fans, when Ohio State goes down to AAA Tuscaloosa. They can see their old players that were developed in Tuscaloosa and then came to Columbus. and then vice versa. When Alabama comes up here, you can see the players that are going to be at Ohio State in the next year or two.
Right.
Yeah. So I think it's great that they're still going to play these 2 games.
Yeah. Like Guardians fans coming down to Columbus to watch the Clippers.
Right.
Exactly right.
So it's nothing but a scouting report. Well,
who is their Travis Bazzana, out of curiosity? I'm wondering who that is, because that's good to know.
Technically, they took one of our players first, Jamison Williams.
Yeah, they did. That's right. And he obviously, J-Mo's been pretty good.
He went there, was a first-round pick.
Yeah, he was. And then Ohio State said, no more of that. We're flipping that script all the way around.
Caleb Downs.
Yep.
Julian
Sayin, technically, for a month, was there, right?
So they got a couple D linemen this year from Bama.
That they did. So, yeah, I feel like that's a good thing that we're – and more of this, please. Please, in college football, more of this. Now, here's the question I have for you gentlemen. Because I know this is the wrong place to ask it, probably, because I don't think any 3 of us are like, we have to have more night games. I think we all agree the night games are better for Ohio State fans. Everybody should want those. But I'm not someone who says, like, we should leave the Big Ten over it. You know, this big noon kickoff thing is not as egregious to me as I know it is for some of our listeners. But here's my question to you. Alabama 2027 in the shoe, okay? That will be a Fox broadcast rights game.
It's the one at noon.
Just like it was with Texas last year, right? Well, if I'm Ross Bjork and Ryan Day and everyone else involved, I know it's mostly on Ross, but everybody around Ohio State, I am going to them with this offer. And I am saying, you can put whatever games this year you want wherever you want, Fox, and we will put up no objections. You can put all of our big games that you have the rights to at noon. You can name them all. We will do them all at noon. I don't care. However, in return, for us not putting up a fight for that, we demand that you put that OSU Alabama game somewhere other than noon.
And I'm going to tell you what Fox is going to come back and say. It's 2 things. It's 1 or 2 ways this can go, because Fox seems like they might be reasonable. They might be able to level with you a little bit. They'll come back and say, this is what we'll do. We'll make the game week 1, and we'll not play on that Saturday. We could make it a Sunday nighter or a Labor Day special, because that's what they tried to do with Texas.
Yes, they did.
And
Texas said,
no.
We got to go to church. It's like, what? That was your excuse? They literally, if you think I'm making fun,
no, they did.
Texas said, too many of our fans will be in church, to which I said, then the Dallas Cowboys must never play football again. I don't know what we're talking about.
It would have been a night game.
Right. It would have been a Sunday night game is what they wanted to do with Texas.
Church is over at even the black church is over at 2. so they would have been out for sure.
I didn't understand why they said the church defense, because that you could play it at night though. Whatever. It was a very weird discussion from Texas.
So that's what they'll say. And if Alabama agrees, then maybe they will. But if Alabama pulls a Texas, then they're gonna put it at noon.
Well, here and again.
And if it ain't week one, it's going to be at noon.
The incentive for every team that is not again, a visiting team coming to a hostile environment, which I think Ohio Stadium can be on its best days. It certainly can be a hostile environment. Ask Tennessee. Of course, Alabama's not going to opt into that and go, yeah, we'd prefer that. So you're saying that you think the only way that happens is if they move it to Sunday. And I'm saying
Sunday or maybe Friday, but probably Sunday, because Friday Alabama's probably big on high school football, and Ohio is big on high school football. So they probably wouldn't want to take away from high school football that day. So they probably
I don't want the game on a Friday, and not because of high school football. I don't want to put it on a Friday. I guess what I'm saying is, if I'm Ohio State,
I played on a Monday. I think we played Virginia Tech when we went to Virginia Tech.
Dude,
we played on Labor Day, which would have been Monday.
Call up whoever you think can fill the shoe, who would be willing to do this. Call them up and say, hey, we got something for you. The first Saturday in September, we need you to come play a concert at 2:30 in the afternoon. Just so then it's Saturday. Sorry, Saturday's unavailable.
It's booked.
So it's booked. We got a concert. Luke Combs is coming back. I don't know. We could play at noon. I don't know. But just something where it's the stadium's not available Saturday at noon. Sorry, it's already got a stage there. However, Sunday, we will have all that cleared out. It will be wide open. Put Royal Rumble there. I don't care what you do. Just do not Royal Rumble, SummerSlam, I guess. It'd be a little late, but whatever. We can make it happen. I'm just saying, schedule something for that Saturday so you can put that Alabama game at night. Do that, because it'll be a night game when you go down to Tuscaloosa. ESPN will slap that thing at 8 o'clock.
100%.
Yeah. So, like, I'm just saying Ohio State should be able to go to the Big Ten, and I guess Fox really is who you're going to, and say, have we not been pretty open to everything you've wanted to do? Other than, like, yes, we told Dave Portnoy he couldn't, like, be in the stadium, but he's there antagonizing on our grounds all the time. We let that slide. We let all this other stuff slide. Can we not just have this one game a year from now? Like a year and a half from now? Can we just...
I'm telling you what the two options. We're going to move it. It won't be on that Saturday.
Well, and
it's going to be at noon.
I would say if Fox doesn't think, again...
And I don't even know why if it's not a week one game, the first option is out.
I know why they do Big Noon. Okay, I'm the one who tells people why they do Big Noon. And the answer is
like,
because
you like that 90 million.
I know, exactly. I know.
Like, guess what?
If I'm Ross Bjork, I say, do you like the fact that whenever you say, hey guys, we want to do this, we go, okay. Because what I will do now is I will start to be an antagonist to you, because the part of Ohio State that I don't understand the way they've operated within Fox and the Big Ten, as far as I get it, is they kind of go, well, we don't want to lose the $90 million check or whatever it is, right?
I'm going to tell you what my
The answer is, but you're Ohio State, and you can say, yeah, but we can make your life a headache. We have enough staffers here who can email you and complain about every little single thing that Fox does, and we can make that miserable for you to where you're just frustrated. You can't lose Ohio State. Ohio State is the number one thing you have on your sports properties outside of the NFL.
My Uncle Bo would tell you, that's what the money's for.
Yep. I know. Yes, that's what the money's for. But why are they paying the money? We're acting like Ohio State is just like, a bargain bin program that's just lucky to have the money. We get the money because we're the number one marquee entertainment in college football.
Ohio State got 91 million or something like that.
Yeah.
What was the second team?
I don't even know, honestly. Oh, in the Big Ten, I think it was Penn State. I think Penn State got the second most amount of money.
Yes, Penn State at 88. And by the way, what that report, it came out was for the 2024 season.
Yeah, 2 years ago.
So it would have been the year that Ohio State won the national championship.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just pointing out that we are in a situation here where Ohio State should be able to say, we're not going to throw a fit if you put, whatever Oregon game at noon or whatever game at noon. We just want you to guarantee us that the Alabama game will not be a big noon kick. We want it at some other time. Just try it and see what happens. And by the way, if you tell me you're not going to get 10 plus million people watching that game, it's Ohio State and Alabama.
Yeah, but if you put it at noon, you put it at night, you run the risk.
If you put it at night, ESPN is going to go, oh, crap, there's Ohio State and Alabama. We don't want to schedule our good game there.
They're still going to schedule their good game there because now you're fighting the crowd. Now you're going to have the crowd having to pick.
All right, that would be stupid. All right, I'm just saying I think they can throw their weight around a little more than they do. That's all.
Fox dominates the noon window.
Well,
that's their thing.
Okay. Yeah, I know they do, but that's because they have Ohio State playing Illinois. When you have Ohio State and Alabama, you can put that game at 3 a.m. It will dominate. It doesn't matter. Put it wherever you want. It sounds like Aaron Rodgers is going to be back in Pittsburgh. We'll get an update on that and all things NFL next. We'll talk with Aditi Kinkabala from CBS Sports. It's T-Bone and Tyvis on The Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Good morning to you. Well, I did manage to find some traffic right now. We are seeing something developing 71 in that northbound direction over by Greenlawn Avenue on the south side of the city. Just a lot of people heading downtown right now, so take it nice and slow. But for the most part, not seeing any crashes out there. Looking pretty good on this Friday, especially over by Dublin and Hilliard 270 in both directions. You are flying this Friday morning. I'm 10 TV's Brianna Albizu with your fan traffic.
All the folks at Buckeye, night or day.
My AC stopped working. Your competition says it's fried. When I saw their cost to replace it, I could have just died.
We can give a second opinion, give you options and advice. We'll strive to earn your trust and make you a client for life.
Get a free second opinion. Replace or repair.
Call 614-683-9911. Call the folks at Buckeye, night or day.
Hi, I'm Patty, founder of Awesome Tex. I started with a big idea to give old clothes a new life by turning them into recycled fibers and threads. Everyone told me that this was going to be impossible, but Chase for Business believed in me. They gave me a lot of guidance from the beginning.
Get financial guidance from bankers in the Columbus community and convenient digital tools all in one place. Learn more at chaseforbusiness.com. Make more of what's yours. Real customers compensated. JP Morgan Chase Bank, N.A. member FDIC.
Hey there, friends. It's Bo Bishop. If you want to upgrade your summer road trip, you got to see my friends at RCD RV. Their open house sale going on May 2nd through the 9th includes free maintenance seminars, financing incentives, accessory discounts, and more. Plus, shop over 850 RVs from all the top brands. Need more? Buy any in-stock camper and get a $1,000 RCD gift card. Or go motorhome and grab $1,500. The RCD RV open house sale, May 2nd through the 9th. Don't miss it. Visit RCDRV.com and start planning your adventure now.
Recently, our company softball team lost the big game by 1 run. Then Dale tried to console us with the quote, "Winning isn't everything." Dale's a loser. I play to win, like early payout from Bet365. If my team goes up big, I get paid out instantly, even if they blow the lead later. Sound familiar, Dale? Bet365. Winning is everything. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-MY-RESET. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in Ohio. T&Cs apply. In-app only.
If you have been in a car accident in the past and have settled your case, I may have some good news. Some unethical lawyers have people known as runners who come directly to your hospital room or home and solicit your case. It's a disbarable offense. Anyone that would hire these scumbags needs to have their heads examined. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Now for the good news. If this happened to you, we will sue these lowlifes and fight to get all your fees back. And then look and see if these bottom feeders also malpractice your case and sue them for that too. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain. Visit forthepeople.com for a free consultation or call Pound Law on your cell, pound 529. If someone does this to you, call the Bar Association and report them. Let's fight these bums. Morgan & Morgan, forthepeople.com. Injured? Dial Pound Law.
Morgan & Morgan, Ohio office located at 600 Vine Street, Cincinnati. Prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome.
Hey, what's up? It's T-Bone. If you've ever had somebody do work at your house, it's annoying as crap, at least to me, when someone shows up to your house that you never met, you've never worked with, and you didn't hire to do the job. Subcontractors, I understand why they exist, but for me, I want to work with a company that's going to bring people who know what they're doing, who are trained by the company to put their product in. On time, on budget, no surprises at the end. That's what Baths R Us does every single time. These folks started in Ohio and grew by word of mouth because they do it right the first time. And the big difference with them, they have local crews. They never sub out the work. The people who show up to your door, they're trained by Baths R Us. They're actually employees of the company, not some random crew they hired last week. Whether you need a safer bathroom to stay independent or you just want a space that you're proud of, they build it to last. That's Baths R Us. Call them today and see what it's like to work with people who actually keep their promises. Kind of a rare thing these days. Call them today, 380-225-BATH. That's 380-225-BATH. Baths R Us, bathrooms you can trust. Call now.
The Fan has a secret radio station. It's called The Fan 2. You can listen to the Bob and Tom Show, Jim Rome, and Buckeye stuff. Why do they pay me big money to whisper? The Fan 2 is on the Fan's HD2 channel and streaming on the Fan app. You're welcome. All your favorite Fan shows are available when you want them.
Head to 971thefan.com and hit that subscribe button.
The Fan, Ohio's sports destination. Two men who both know the value of a good hat.
Your balls!
This is Bone and Tyvis.
All right, if you've got an issue with your garage floor, you've been trying to get it fixed, maybe you hired a company to come out and put some epoxy down to fix that problem, only to have it a few months later start chipping and cracking and looking just as bad as the other stuff did, but now you paid for it. Good news, you can get a new garage floor from Comer & Cross Garage Floor. It will transform your entire garage in just one day. You will love it. Plus, right now, they'll take 50% off installation when you call them at 1-800-NEW-FLOOR. That's 1-800-NEW-FLOOR for Comer & Cross. They are the gold standard when it comes to garage floors, and they're taking 50% off right now with installation. 1-800-NEW-FLOOR or ComerCross.com. That's C-O-M-E-R cross.com. Get your garage fixed right today from Comer & Cross.
Joining us on the phone via Bryan Heating and Cooling System fan guest hotline, Aditi Kinkabala of CBS Sports. Aditi, how was breakfast?
Not done yet, but I was listening to that garage floor read, T-Bone, really closely because my husband literally brought that up yesterday.
See?
That we need to redo the garage floor.
There you go, ComerCross.com.
Like 18, well, but we're in Pittsburgh.
They're everywhere.
That's a Columbus company, is it? Oh,
they're everywhere. Look, they'll help you out. You know what?
I'll
make Aditi. I will make them drive to Pittsburgh just for you to make sure we get it fixed.
I don't know that I I can afford that. But the whole point of this is that he was saying we need a new garage floor, and I'm like, well, every time I clean the garage, you make it a mess anyway, so what difference does it make? And I'd rather do something to the exterior of our house.
Oh, see, there you
I
go.
guess that's what marriage is, right?
Well, yeah, it's a give and take. That's exactly right.
All right, speaking of give, did you leave hints for Mother's Day of what you wanted?
No, I openly told my children. So, like, here's my thing on this. As much as my husband acts like he thinks that I should be his mother, oh my gosh, I don't mean that. Yikes. As much as my husband expects me to help out with things, he's not my child. So it's not his responsibility. I would like him to guide my children, but he doesn't have to, like, I'm not his mom. So, like, he can worry about his mom. It's my kids who need to say Happy Mother's Day to me. So I have very openly told them exactly what I want. I said I want them to both write out. First of all, there's too much stuff in our house. I don't want any more stuff. And I am fortunate enough that I make enough money to buy my own stuff, so no one needs to buy me stuff. I just want them to write out what they most love about me, or the most fun we've had in the last year, or the things that they most enjoy with me. I just want something personal that I can keep that's meaningful. I don't want stuff.
I like that. That's very nice. And I also, yeah. And so, like, I don't get this whole, I mean, my husband's my husband. My anniversary is the very next day. He can think about me on our anniversary. Anniversary, I should say.
Well planned.
He can think about me on my birthday. But Mother's Day is for my children to recognize me.
That's perfect.
Well planned.
How about you guys?
Oh, we're already.
How do you manage
we're all
Mother's
working. See, that's in our YouTube chat right now. There was a discussion about whether or not you get your mom diamonds for Mother's Day, and someone said, "No, I think that's the husband's responsibility. That's your dad's responsibility." Now, see, so that debate's raging in our YouTube chat. But let's talk a little football.
Wait, but okay, before we get to the football, I will say this: I am the mother of his children. And so there's some recognition for that. I would acknowledge that, right? Like, I do the most important job. I mother his children. So I can see but I'm pretty simple. I don't need diamonds. I just want my children to tell me why they love me.
Yeah, that's good.
I like that.
And my son gave me a great present a couple of years ago where he made a little mason jar. I think it was last year, actually. He was 9 years old. And inside were like 10 little slips of paper telling me why he loved me. And one of them was, I love when we play horse and you talk trash.
That's good. That's
so
good.
That tells you everything about me as a mother. Okay,
yeah, that's the way it needs to be. I like that. And that helps them learn about how to deal with trash talk, which is good. So let's talk about what the Steelers are doing with Aaron Rodgers. It sounds like now there's reports that he probably will be back. Where do you think that stands officially?
I mean, it's official until it's actually official. I think this has been the most absurd dance ever. The Steelers have laid out like 18 different, we expect this to be resolved sooner than a year ago. We expect to have an answer before free agency. We should know whether he's back in the fold or not by the draft. What? Going back to the end of Ben Roethlisberger's tenure, the Steelers have failed to come up with an actual plan at the position of quarterback. Now, they did indeed use a first-round pick on Kenny Pickett, but they did not have any infrastructure in place to support a rookie quarterback. They completely mishandled him. So, okay, you could say that there was a plan, but there wasn't a plan, because a plan means a plan. That means like what Kellen Moore has done in New Orleans, which is, okay, build up the line, get the offense humming, get everything in place before you slot a rookie quarterback in there, and pick a guy that you really believe in, that you develop, that you surround with good coaches. So the Steelers haven't done this, and it's been Band-Aid after Band-Aid, whether it's Russ or Justin Fields or Aaron Rodgers. So here the Steelers are, and they're not one quarterback away from the Super Bowl, but they're going to run it back with a 43-year-old quarterback?
Yeah.
And, that's the plan?
Makes no sense.
And here's the other thing, too, okay? You have two young quarterbacks on your roster. You have Will Howard, who new head coach Mike McCarthy, who, by the way, partially was hired because he is so adept at developing young quarterbacks, at developing arm talent. So that's why you brought him in. And on his opening press conference, he starts talking about Will Howard and Will Howard's ceiling and how strongly he feels about Will Howard. And from everything I've been told, Will Howard has all of the intangibles you want in a quarterback. He is a leader. Everybody in Columbus should know all of this. He works hard. He's a first one in, last one out type of guy. Teammates love him. The only question about him has been his arm strength, specific to AFC North weather. But okay, you haven't seen him. You have no idea what you have in him. And then you went and hired and drafted another Big Ten guy, Drew Aller, who supposedly has all this upside and was misused at Penn State and has all this potential as well. But you're not going to take a look at either of these guys? You're just going to trot out a 43-year-old quarterback and then, next year, when 2027 is allegedly full of tremendous quarterback prospects, you're going to once again have been a team that maybe backs into the playoffs and picks too late to get one of those quarterbacks. And why do you even know if you need one of those quarterbacks? Because you still haven't seen what Will Howard and Drew Aller give you. It blows my mind. See what Will Howard and or Drew Aller are, so you know what position you're in for 2027. And if they are awful, let's say it's Will Howard. Let's say Will Howard is the guy that beats out Drew Aller and Mason Rudolph, and he's your quarterback. And let's say you are a 6-win team. Guess what? You're in better position to pick a quarterback. But let's say Will Howard surprises you, and he does all those things that you expect Mike McCarthy to help a young quarterback do. Well, now you found yourself your quarterback for the future. And no matter how great Aaron Rodgers is at 43, he is not your quarterback for the future.
That's fair.
Can you tell that I have feelings on this?
Yes.
And they're not wrong. They're not wrong. Aditi, we appreciate.
I'm so tired of talking about this. This is like months and months and months of Aaron Rodgers.
It's insane that the Steelers have let it get like this. They're an organization that always gets credited for doing everything the right way, and yet this is the situation. This is where they find themselves.
As a Browns fan, I'm happy to see it.
Well, same here, but yeah, it doesn't make a lot of sense.
But to be led by the nose, to be led around by former ambassador Dan Rooney would not have stood for this.
Well,
I feel pretty strongly saying that.
Yeah, and it doesn't, again, like you said, not for, yes, he's a Hall of Famer, but not for the version of Aaron Rodgers that got him to the Hall of Fame. It's still a decent version of him, like compared to other quarterbacks, but not. It's a very bizarre situation they find themselves in. Didi, we appreciate the time this morning. We've got to run, but thank you for this, and also happy Mother's Day.
Yes, happy Mother's Day.
Oh, thank you so much, and happy Mother's Day to both of you. Have mothers and children.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, happy Mother's Day to your moms, and happy Mother's Day to the women that gave you the greatest gift that you have ever been given.
There you
your
go.
Children.
Yeah, exactly right. Aditi Kinkabala from CBS Sports. Yep, we appreciate the time. On the Brian Heating and Cooling Systems Fan Guest Hotline. One of the weirder injuries in recent memory just happened. We'll talk about it next. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Well, if you're heading downtown from the north side, maybe taking 315, it's only a 3-minute commute from 270 to Bethel Road out there. And for our friends heading out the door in Madison County, good morning to you. It is a little bit slower, I will say, on 40 eastbound between 42 to 270, about a 20-minute commute right now in the yellow. So instead, definitely take 70 eastbound to head downtown. That will only take you about 12 minutes. I'm 10 TV's Barina Albizu with your fan traffic.
When it comes to your roofing, siding, or gutter needs, call Newman Roofing, 614-NEW-ROOF, newmanroofing.com.
Not all dental practices are the same. Most do a little bit of everything.
Primarily maintenance and teeth cleanings.
But where do you go when you need serious restoration? Who can give you a brand new smile that's comfortable?
At Runyon Dental Group, we are trained experts in restorative dentistry.
Restoration is all we do.
We can give you a gorgeous, new, comfortable, healthy smile, no matter what the condition of your teeth.
Even if you have no teeth, and we can do it comfortably.
Runyon Dental Group.
Some choose the fast way, others choose the easy way, but you do things the right way. That's why professionals and homeowners trust Voss Brothers Power Equipment, your source for Exmark mowers. Engineered to deliver the world's finest zero-turn mowers with a legendary quality of cut, durability that lasts for generations, and an experience that feels like anything but work. Because if it's worth doing, it's worth doing right. Visit Voss Brothers Power Equipment with locations in Powell, Sunbury, and Marysville, and find the Exmark mower built for you. Voss Brothers Power Equipment, delivering enjoyment in mowing since 1989.
Breathe. Breathe. You got this. You got this.
In the moments that truly matter, what do? Rise to the occasion. Ohio Health. It's time.
Welcome to Hollywood Casino.
What can I get you?
How you doing, Columbus?
The same Hollywood you know, with a new hotel to love. Hollywood Casino and Hotel Columbus, coming June 2026. Book now. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-589-9966.
Are you ready to tackle those home projects? With a home equity loan from CME Federal Credit Union, you get an introductory 3.99% APR for 12 months to make those upgrades happen. From patios to paint jobs, your home's next chapter starts at CME. Visit CMEFCU.org.
Most people don't think about their garage door until it stops working. Hi, I'm Tommy Mello, owner of Don's Garage Door Service. A noisy garage door is a cry for help. Most repairs are simple, but if left untreated, they can turn into costly repairs. Your garage door works hard every day, and a little maintenance goes a long way. We fix garage doors fast with quality parts designed to last a lifetime. There's never a good time for your garage door to break, whether you're rushing to work or you're trying to get the kids to school. We know how much you rely on your garage door. That's why we offer same-day repairs, because life doesn't wait, and neither should you. Over 90,000 five-star reviews don't happen by accident. They happen by putting people first. Fixing your garage door is what we do, but making your life easier and your home safer is why we do it. Families trust us because we deliver, and we'd be honored to earn your trust too. From repairs to upgrades, call Don's Garage Door Service today.
Care Heating and Cooling. When you need a company you can trust, call 1-800-COOLING.
T-Mobile has an exclusive bundle for customers 55 and up.
I'm Sarah Bowl.
Yeah, I'm Frank Bowl.
A reliable network is key for us. And with T-Mobile, it's been wonderful. And going to the 55 plus plan saved us so much money.
A lot.
And that's important. Trying to keep costs down. The home internet's been perfect. It's fast, it's quick. The setup was so easy, it took less than 15 minutes.
It was like, ta-da! If you want simplicity, coverage, reliability, you want the whole package, T-Mobile has it. Right now, T-Mobile customers 55 and up can get 2 phone lines on America's best network, plus America's fastest 5G home internet for just $30 each.
$30 per month each line with autopay plus taxes and fees. Minimum age 55. Pricing for home internet rely on 2 lines of essentials. Choice 55. $35 connection charge per line required. Best mobile network and fastest 5G home internet based on analysis by Oak Cliff Speed Test Intelligence Data 2H 2025. All rights reserved.
Coffee, sandwich, hash browns. Tired of the same breakfast routine? Time to refresh your morning ritual with the $6 Tim's Trio from Tim Hortons. It starts with a premium blend of freshly brewed coffee, a hot, savory breakfast sandwich made with freshly cracked eggs, and for a tasty twist, a daily baked donut to sweeten the deal. Ask for the $6 Tim's Trio. Your morning ritual refreshed. Only at your neighborhood Tim Hortons. At participating U.S. restaurants, must ask for offer. Medium coffee only. Terms apply.
Broadcasting live from the McDaniel GM Superstore Studios. Driving excellence since 1916. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive. WBNS HD1 Columbus.
Good morning, I'm Dylan Gonzalez. The Cleveland Cavaliers lost Game 2 of their second-round playoff series versus the Detroit Pistons 107-97. The Cavs will return home down 2-0. Game 3 from Cleveland will tip off tomorrow afternoon at 3 o'clock. The Cleveland Guardians won their second straight game against the Kansas City Royals 8-5. The Guards will begin a 9-game homestand starting tonight versus the Twins. First pitch is scheduled for 7:15. And the Cincinnati Reds lost again yesterday to the Chicago Cubs 8-3. That increases their losing streak to 7 games. The Redlegs hope to get back in the win column tonight against the Houston Astros. You can listen to that game on the Fan too. First pitch is scheduled just after 6. This update is sponsored by Awaken 180 Weight Loss. Reach your health and weight goals with Reclaim by Awaken 180, a 10-week medication-free plan. Visit awaken180weightloss.com. Breaking sports news when it happens right here on The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
One of these men was prom king. The other is Tyvis. You're listening to T-Bone and Tyvis.
All right, check this out. So it's a big weekend. We talked about it. It's Mother's Day coming up. You and your spouse want to get it on. Maybe you want to make her a mom again. But ED is in the way. And don't think, I know people out there, young people out there thinking, oh, this is an old person thing. No, it affects everybody, all ages. I may have been affected by it once or twice. But then I got to go see my people at Tri-State Men's Health. And they got me back in the game. And now you see Laura walking around big belly. That's because Tri-State got me back going. They can do the same for you because Tri-State Men's Health uses advanced medical science to empower male performers with therapies that go far beyond just some pills. They got treatments with success rates well over 90%. Some treatments can have you last an hour or more. That's what you need. Get you back in the game. There's 2 locations located in Columbus. One is in Hilliard. The other one's in Westerville. Call them today and find out why their advanced treatment strategies offer so much more. Schedule a consult with Tri-State Men's Health today. The cost of the appointment is only $99. They have an expert staff, and if you're like a lot of men, you could be having sex the day after your appointment. So call them today at 800-900-9654. Visit TriStateMen'sHealth.com.
I'm just covered in white goo. Thank you for that. By the way, in the YouTube chat, shout out to Hadley in the YouTube chat, who is apparently a Steelers fan who did not enjoy our talk with Aditi Kinkabala, where we mentioned that Aaron Rodgers may not be the future at quarterback and that the Steelers, their organization has not been nearly as good of the last few years. They've been mediocre at best, and he's been enjoying the fact of taking shots at the Browns fans, which I just want to remind Steelers fans, like, you can't say anything about the Browns that we haven't already said like 100 times. I love it when Steelers fans are like, oh, yeah, you got Deshaun Watson. He sucks. It's like, hey, play the game again because that doesn't work, buddy. We know he sucks. We hate him more than you do. So don't worry about that. We got all that covered as Browns fans.
I hate this team.
Yeah, we've been there. The Steelers fans who can't make peace with the fact that being 9-8 does nothing for you in the modern NFL, either be awful or be tremendous. No in between. You live in the middle ground, you will be in the middle ground for 20 years. Don't do it.
I firmly believe since the firing of Mike Tomlin that the Steelers will pretty much be the Browns the next couple of years.
From your lips to God's ears, buddy. I hope so.
Jen don't want to hear y'all say that.
Oh, Jen number one, I think, understands that.
Tito.
Well, Tito's, I don't know about.
AKA Benedict Arnold, former Browns fan, now Steelers
Tito
fan.
lost his mind.
Yeah. But I'm just pointing out that, I'm pretty sure Jen Winters is one of the Steelers fans who, also, I relate to her as a Steelers fan because she also hates her team. She also gets frustrated with them because they're not where she has standards for the Steelers. And I appreciate that. That's the way it should be. If I were a Steelers fan, I would be frustrated as hell with the way the last decade has gone.
Does Mike McCarthy have to make the playoffs and win a game?
The whole point with the Steelers was to get better than where you were with Mike Tomlin. And what you did with Mike Tomlin was you make the playoffs and then lose the playoff game every year. And that became an annual tradition. So, yeah, I feel like that would be a step backward if you're not even getting to the playoffs at that point. However, like Aditi talked about, if they go 9-8 this year and have the whatever that would be, maybe the 20th pick, kind of like where they always end up picking, what does that do for you when you have a quarterback-rich draft next year? Maybe this is the year to actually just be bad. And I don't think the Steelers have that. And I don't think they would ever do that.
But they got Drew Aller.
Oh, yeah. Congratulations on that. And you know what? This is what it's going to sound like when the Steelers are and Drew Aller drops back to pass. And, this guy just sucks. They're going to be mad. He's not good.
So the headline I saw for this story yesterday was free agent quarterback Aaron Rodgers headed to Pittsburgh for a visit with Steelers. Why does he need to visit the Steelers? Did he not just play there for a whole year? Did he not just play for the coach of the Steelers, who was his former coach in Green Bay for 10 years? What is he visiting Pittsburgh for?
That is insane.
Just say you're going to play or you're not going to play.
Yeah.
We don't need you to visit the Steelers campus to decide if you're going to play or not.
I've honestly been questioning how much patience I have for like the Aaron Rodgers story this offseason, given we've done it so many off seasons in the past. And also, I think sometimes I'm conflating some of like the Brett Favre, another former Packers quarterback who had the will I, won't I retire, will I, won't I play for this team thing again. But at some point, I just like the one yesterday where it was like, oh, he's probably coming back. All right, we'll talk about it now. But I'm not going to sit here every day where it's like Aaron Rodgers still hasn't given the Steelers an answer. It's like, yeah. In other news, water wet. Like this is what this guy likes to do. He likes to go drink ayahuasca and go on his darkness retreats and leave the Steelers, meanwhile, in the darkness. So go ahead with that. Enjoy. Whatever you do with him this year, I'm sure it'll be better maybe than what the Browns are doing. It won't get you where you want to be if you're a Steelers fan, which is to get to the Super Bowl. That's the reality. All right. One of the weirder injuries in recent memory just happened. Cubs pitcher Matthew Boyd injured his meniscus while sitting down to play with his kids. So he was perfectly healthy, playing with the kids. They said he was sitting down. I don't know if they mean like sitting down in a chair or sitting down on the ground, or maybe it was trying to like kneel down or whatever he was doing with he was playing with the kids and apparently tore the meniscus or injured the meniscus in some way. So Cubs announced yesterday he had to have surgery, likely going to miss 6 weeks. That's just unlucky right there.
And he's 35. You know what? When we first started this show, it was somebody in the chat, I don't remember who it was, that said that they got injured out of just getting out of the bed. And they said, Tyvis is coming. And I said, baloney. That's absurd. Just rolling out of the bed, you got hurt. That's what this injury sounds like to me. That age. He's only 35. That age is creeping in. It's almost as bad as James Harden.
Yeah. That's God. Yeah. By the way, James Harden, I'm sure lots of Cavs fans wish he had found a way to been injured so they wouldn't have to watch that yesterday.
Dylan wants some DMP for Friday.
Come on, Dylan said earlier today, he said, yeah, if Kenny Atkinson, don't play him. And you know what? At some point, you hurt your team enough when you're out there. Maybe it's worth considering that. Though we said this earlier in the show, and I think at least Tyvis and I are aligned on this. I don't know if Dylan is. Tomorrow, Cavs are like, what, 4.5 point favorite?
They're going to win by like 15 points.
They're 4.5 point dogs at home to the Pistons, who are up 2-0 after yesterday they destroyed the Cavs again. I know the score was closer than it may have looked. That was not a close game because the Cavs just turned the ball over too much to be winning in the playoffs. However, tomorrow, book it, they're winning that game.
They're going to win by like 15 points.
Because they're all going to go out and say, oh, everyone hates us, huh? Everybody doubts us. Oh, James can't play. The crowd's going to be awesome there up in Cleveland. They will play out of their minds. They'll hit some threes early. They'll feel great. They'll win that game.
It's Blue Jacket-esque.
Yep. And then game 4, they will get obliterated and be down 3-1, and the season will effectively be over. You can go ahead and mark that one down. But I will take the Cavs as, what's your favorite phrase?
On the money line.
Bingo. I'm doing that tomorrow because that's I don't think, are we doing a show bet on that? Do we want to just all three jump in on this?
Oh, I'm down.
All right. That sounds good. By the way, I was thinking of weird sports injuries with that Matthew Boyd getting injured by, just hanging out with his kids. Did you remember a guy by the name of Joel Zumaya who pitched for the Tigers?
Oh, yeah.
Back in the day.
Never heard of him.
Okay. Joel Zumaya missed much of the 2006 ALCS because of wrist inflammation. And do you know what the reason? It's
he was watching them. He was watching them nasty sites.
Riley Reid.
Yeah.
He's a porn star.
Right. No, it was not that. But it was something involving like
rolling dice. Gambling.
Distributing some literature. Yeah. No, it was not that. It was not playing 5-on-1. None of that. GM at the time, Dave Dombrowski, attributed the injury to Joel Zumaya's wrist, which made him not be able to pitch in the ALCS, to playing too much Guitar Hero.
Guitar Hero 3, that was my jam.
Dude, I'll tell you what.
Wait a minute. Wasn't it a guy who got hurt and they said it was his butt or something? What?
A guy got hurt and it said it was his butt.
This was like recently, like the coach.
Why is he out?
Oh, yes. It was some baseball player.
The coach came out and was like,
it's spring training.
Yes.
Gosh,
I don't remember
was
who
it
it was,
it the Padres? It was the manager of the Padres who, of course, I don't remember who that is. But I believe it was the manager of the Padres, and the guy had some kind of I believe it was related to hemorrhoids, maybe something like that. But the way that the manager said it was essentially yeah, man, he's got a problem with his butt. His butt is really sore. He can't play because his butt hurts. So, yeah, it was just thank you for minimizing this, actually serious injury that does not feel good at all for this poor guy.
Yeah, the pitcher was Matt Waldron, who was sidelined in February. He had surgery to treat an infection related to severe hemorrhoids, and his manager just threw him all the way under the bus.
Yeah, made him the butt of the joke. Sorry, that's so stupid. You know what? I'm going to take a timeout for myself. I think I've injured myself on that particular joke, so we'll be back in a moment. Morning Breath coming up next. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Good morning and happy Friday. If you're downtown and are heading towards that North Columbus area, be mindful we are seeing a disabled vehicle right now on 71 northbound at Weber Road. The left shoulder is currently blocked. That's the only incident we have so far around the metro, though. Still looking great in our southeast Columbus area by Canal Winchester and Pickerington. 33 westbound, still flying high on 33 in that westbound direction by Gender Road. I'm 10 TV's Brina Albizu with your fan traffic.
The great thing about Atlas Butler is they do it all. Heating, cooling, plumbing. Look, I'm busy with work. I don't have time to wait around or deal with lots of people. One company, one call, and they do it all. Wonder if they'll clean out my inbox. Seriously, offer that service. Please.
Atlas Butler is at your service. Call 1-800-FURNACE.
Put more money back in your pocket this spring with special rates as low as 8.99% APR on debt consolidation loans from BMI FCU. Transfer your high-interest credit cards today. Apply at bmifcu.org/consolidate.
Celebrate America's 250th anniversary right here in Ohio. America 250 Ohio is partnering with communities across the state to bring events and experiences to all 88 counties all year long. Explore Ohio's history on dynamic driving trails, enjoy Ohio-related movie screenings, or attend engaging history talks, plus so much more. See the full calendar of events and discover what's happening near you at America250-ohio.org. Sponsored by the Ohio History Connection, aired by the OAB and this station.
This spring, celebrate the sparkle that she brings to your life with something that sparkles right back. Whether it's for Mother's Day, an anniversary, or just because, Diamond Cellar has the perfect gift for the women who mean the world to you. Visit Diamond Cellar today on Selma Road and at Easton Town Center.
Hey there, friends. It's Bo Bishop. If you want to upgrade your summer road trip, you got to see my friends at RCD RV. Their open house sale going on May 2nd through the 9th includes free maintenance seminars, financing incentives, accessory discounts, and more. Plus, shop over 850 RVs from all the top brands. Need more? Buy any in-stock camper and get a $1,000 RCD gift card, or go motorhome and grab $1,500. The RCD RV open house sale, May 2nd through the 9th. Don't miss it. Visit rcdrv.com and start planning your adventure now.
James Laurinaitis here for my guys at Green & Sons, the premier Kubota dealership in Central Ohio. I love my Kubota tractor, RTV, and zero-turn I got from Green & Sons, and you can check them out online at greenandsons.com or visit them in store in Mount Sterling or north of Marysville and Raymond for all your Kubota needs.
Enjoy more ways to save at Kroger, like low prices in every aisle. And you can clip and save more with digital coupons in the Kroger app. Plus, you can earn fuel points to save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. So it's always easy to save big. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Savings may vary by state. Fuel restrictions apply. See site for details.
You can save big on select varieties of Coca-Cola, Pepsi, Gatorade, and more. Select packs are buy 3, get 3 free with your card. Limit 12. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Protect your home or business with Ramos Roofing. Trusted roofing, siding, and gutter solutions with free estimates and flexible financing. Call 614-761-7663 or visit ramosroofingohio.com today. Ramos Roofing. Reliable, local, built right.
Planning to buy a home in 2026? Not sure where to start? The Ohio Housing Finance Agency can help. With a step-by-step homebuyer's guide and financial tools, the Ohio Housing Finance Agency can make homeownership part of your future. Eligible homebuyers may qualify for down payment assistance and reduced mortgage interest rates. To see if you qualify and to find a mortgage lender, visit myohiohome.org.
Do you have foot pain? Foot pain is not normal regardless of your age or job. Podiatric physicians are the most qualified doctors to care for your feet and can provide important foot care solutions or shoe inserts to better manage foot pain. Ohio Foot and Ankle Medical Association podiatric physicians are located throughout the state and are dedicated to providing the highest quality foot and ankle care. We've been serving the profession and the public for over 100 years. For more information or to find a member of the Ohio Foot and Ankle Medical Association near you, visit ohiofoot.org.
Rothman and Ice.
In Arizona, you can go swinging after that.
That'd be great.
You know what I mean?
Huh? Little desert golf.
That wasn't me making a joke. I had no idea you were talking about golf.
Rothman and Ice. Weekdays at noon.
Sponsored by Pella Columbus.
The Fan. Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
A quiet start for us with mostly cloudy skies throughout the day and temperatures getting in the mid to upper 60s. Could see a stray shower out there, but chances do remain low. Rain does develop overnight tonight with our lows down into the 50s. That should clear out as we head into Saturday morning with more sunshine throughout the day and highs in the low 70s. For The Fan, I'm meteorologist Meredith Garfalo with the 10 weather impact forecast.
1, 2, 3. Here at The Fan is always football o'clock. Proud to be your home of the Buckeyes, Browns, and all the NFL games you can handle. The Fan. Sometimes it's better if people just shut up. Shut up! It's time for Morning Breath.
All right, we've got a couple candidates for Morning Breath today. The first one is actually someone that we heard from earlier in the week, but you know what? He's such an ass. We're going to play it again. A little bit of audio from Dabo Swinney talking about how Clemson doesn't have the NIL resources of other big-time college football teams.
Now it's just different. You know, we don't have the same NIL budget as some places have.
Yeah.
You know, we don't have, you know, some of the same built-in resources from an alumni base and all that type of stuff. We don't. But guess what? We never have. But you know what we do have? We got enough. We have enough. We just got to be good with what we have. You know, I mean, we may only have 5 loaves and 2 fish, but we got enough. You know, we got to bring all we got to the table and use it, you know, and be smart. And then we just got to be Clemson. Like we have to be, we've won here for so long because we've been unique and we've been very uncommon in how we've done things. And we just have to continue to be that.
Now, as a former Christian school attendee, 13 years, by the way, K through 12. I don't know if you add that up. That's 13 years. Just saying.
So you did an extra year.
No, I did 1 through 12, and then I did K, so I got all 13.
Let them live.
I'm just saying,
an extra year, let them live.
As someone who's aware of the loaves and the fish story, the whole point of that story was not, well, if you have 5 loaves and 2 fish for thousands of people, that's enough. The whole point was a literal miracle worker was there on the scene. The savior of the universe was there. That guy turned that meager ability into greatness. So, Dabo, are you comparing yourself to Jesus? Because I feel like that's fine if you want to do that, but that's a little bit of a higher standard than what he's trying to put out there. Also, I think Jesus Christ might have done better than, how many wins did they have this year?
7, I believe.
That's a shame.
How many people got drafted on that team?
9, I believe.
Okay. I'm just saying the great healer might have done slightly more. The shepherd of all mankind might have done more with 9 draft picks than 7 wins. So let's not make that comparison. Also, in the realm of bad comparisons, did you hear Draymond Green trying to go at Charles Barkley?
Draymond funny.
They were talking about guys playing at older ages. They were bringing up the fact that Draymond is not a young player anymore. How old is Draymond Green now? He is 36 years old, all right? So the question was, how many more years does he have? And they started talking about that on Inside the NBA, and Draymond Green was sitting on the desk. He was in, I don't know, was he in for Shaq on that one? Okay. So here is the interaction between Charles Barkley and Draymond Green.
Nobody wins when they're 37, 38. But you said what you said. I want to hear if he believes what you're talking.
Yeah, I mean, I think the goal is just to not look like you in the Houston Rockets uniform.
Yeah.
Is ultimately the goal for us. Like, we don't want to.
What does that look like?
Did you see it? I'm just asking. I saw it. I mean, so, you know, we're always going to try to compete. When you win championships, the goal will always be to try to reach that level.
Okay. Draymond, buddy, don't compare yourself in your old age to Charles Barkley in his old age. Like,
yeah, it's two totally different things.
Draymond may be a Hall of Famer, and he may get all those because of what he was a part of with the Warriors, but, like, Charles Barkley went everywhere that he played. He was awesome. Even in his latter years, Charles Barkley's average in Houston for the 4 years he was there was 12 points a game. He averaged... Wait, no, I'm sorry. I'm looking at rebounds.
You talking about
My
Charles?
bad. Hold on a second.
Houston, 19 and 13, 15 and 11, 16 and 12, and 14 and 10 in his last year.
Sorry, I misread that. His averages in Houston were 16.5 over 4 years, 16.5 points per game, 12.2 rebounds per game, and then 4 assists a game.
Draymond couldn't do that if he went back to Michigan State and played right now.
Draymond has never had a 16-point season on average in his career.
Draymond
his
has
career
only
high is
averaged
14.
double digits in points 4 years out of his career.
Don't even put yourself in the category. And I'll give Draymond Green this.
I'm with Austin Rivers.
That's a great social media feud.
I'm with Austin. Like Draymond Green, definitely. Like, don't get me wrong, Draymond is a great defensive player.
He's a great player.
Leader, and all of those things.
I don't know if he's a great leader.
Well,
you cave in a guy's face at practice. I don't know if I call you a great leader.
Sometimes you got to get people to fall in line.
Well, okay, but if you're Michael Jordan and you're scoring 30 a game, people.
Somebody.
I'm saying, and Michael Jordan can do it because he then will go out and be like, "You can't win without me. You can win without Draymond Green." I'm just telling you.
I'm a victim blamer sometimes. No. Jordan Poole should have known when he walking up when a guy's walking up on you like that. Like, you got to be ready for it.
Well, I agree with you that he probably, like, in that instance specifically, Jordan Poole probably should have seen that Draymond Green wasn't pulling any punches. Also, that doesn't excuse the behavior of Draymond Green punching his teammate in the face.
What was the reason?
It was something about, I think there was... I can't remember.
The rumor I heard, which is my favorite one, is that Jordan Clarkson asked him how he got all the girls at Michigan State with all the quadruple singles he puts up.
Wait, was it Jordan Clarkson?
Jordan Poole, not Jordan Clarkson.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is that what got him?
That was the final straw.
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
I'm sure Jordan Poole was probably annoying him for many years. And Draymond was also jealous of the money Jordan Poole got after they won the championship, the most recent one.
Well, I mean, he didn't live up to that contract.
Well,
they had to trade him away because Draymond punched him in the face. You can't have that toxicity on your team.
They had to move on from Kevin Durant because he and Draymond couldn't get.
He now?
He and Kevin Durant couldn't get along either.
They traded him to Washington.
But is he with the Pelicans?
He's irrelevant now, thanks to Draymond.
He paid. That's all that matters.
Yeah. Right. So there you go. That's morning breath for today. But yeah, it's Draymond Green is just. I said this on Twitter last night. I'm like, I'm glad how poorly this is going for Draymond Green. Like, even in that moment, you could hear Draymond thought he had a line that was going to make everyone laugh when he's like, I'm just trying not to be you, Charles, in Houston. And they're all like, Kenny Smith's like, I was there for that. He didn't suck. Me and him were there together. You were a baby. Do you remember that? Because I was playing with this guy. Like, that guy's a Hall of Famer. And I'm just saying, like, Draymond thought he had something. Ernie didn't respond. Kenny Smith didn't respond. Charles didn't respond, other than to say, what did that look like? And Draymond goes, I thought this was going to be a laugh line. It was not. They did not laugh at all on that one. So, because Draymond is the only joke there.
He would be damn lucky to look like Charles did.
Oh, my God. No, like, everyone, again, it's the ring culture thing you brought up earlier where people looked at Charles Barkley and they're like, well, he never won a ring. It's like, okay. Cut on the tape. Go watch any game you want to from any era of Charles Barkley and tell me if that dude sucked. You're looking at the fact that he was slightly overweight when he played. You're ignoring the fact that he was ridiculous, even though he was overweight when he played. Who cares? He was awesome. I cannot believe Draymond Green has such an elevated opinion of himself.
He must have forgot, he forgot about his own numbers.
I guess so. So whatever, man. That's dumb. Which one was dumber, him or Dabo, saying that Dabo comparing himself to Jesus.
Well, that's crazy.
I mean, comparing yourself to Charles Barkley is bad, but at least he's a pro basketball player. Dabo's not in the realm of Jesus Christ, I'm going to go out on a limb and say.
Another clip from that interview that we played earlier was him saying, "Oh, Notre Dame has their own TV station," and just the amount of stupidity he said in the 2 interviews he did this week, just.
Imagine, I just want to point out again the ridiculousness of Dabo Swinney invoking Jesus while then also saying, "Oh man, Notre Dame has built-in advantages." That's the one you could go to. They've got Jesus. They got the Pope. What do you have? Nothing compared to that.
I thought for sure Dabo was going to say, "All we need is God." I thought he was going there.
Maybe.
All we need is JC.
He did famously say that they are built on the name, image, and likeness of God.
Exactly. That's why I thought he was going there.
That's what he's done. He did. All right. How's the weekend looking? What are we looking at for Mother's Day? Maybe you get out and golf this weekend. What are we thinking with all the kids' activities, too? I know there's lots of youth sports going on. We'll find out from Meredith Garfolo, 10 TV meteorologist. She'll join us in 2 minutes. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Well, if you live over on the west side of Columbus, just some slight slowdowns as you're making your way towards the city. We're talking 70 in that eastbound direction over at Mount Street. Gets a whole lot better, though, passing that area. We're talking 70, 71, and even that 315 split. Lastly, for our friends on the north side of Columbus, from Powell, Worthington, even parts of Westerville, 270 in both directions. You're flying out there, looking great 315 southbound, and no concerns 23 northbound, closer towards Mount Air. I'm 10 TV's Brianna Albizu with your fan traffic.
Thousands of students every year choose Columbus State Community College, earning degrees that open doors to in-demand jobs, stable careers, and real earning power. Columbus State is making Central Ohio stronger. Apply today at cscc.edu.
Newman Roofing, as part of their 2026 Commitment to Community initiative, is proud to partner with 10 TV and The Fan to relaunch Raise the Roof, honoring local heroes going above and beyond. We are calling on you to help us recognize the volunteers, educators, first responders, and everyday difference makers who are making a meaningful impact in your community to be recognized on 10 TV and The Fan. Send in your nominations and stories to 10tv.com/raisetheroof. 10tv.com/raisetheroof. Nominate a local hero today and help us raise the roof for those who make a difference.
Sun, splashes, and nonstop fun await at Zoombezi Bay.
Get your season pass for unlimited thrills,
including our all-new conservation tower. Buy now at ZoombeziBay.com.
We're hiring at Don's Garage Doors. No experience? No problem. We provide full training, a brand new van, top-of-the-line tools, a gas card, and steady jobs with weekly pay. This isn't just a job. It's a career with real growth, great pay, and job security. Our team members go from training to 6 figures, and we're ready to help you do the same. Don't wait. Apply now at donsgaragedoors.com.
T-Bone and Tyvis is sponsored by Capital Ford of Columbus. Find your dream ride and get approved fast at capitalfordofcolumbus.com. All of the hair on their heads is slowly migrating to the lower part of their faces. And tracking. This is T-Bone and Tyvis.
We covered a lot of ground today. If you missed any of it, you can find the podcast wherever you get podcasts. Just search T-Bone and Tyvis on your favorite podcast app. It's all there for you. You can like it, subscribe it, follow it. It'll be there for you whenever you get to it on your favorite podcast app when you search T-Bone and Tyvis. It's brought to you by our friends at Capital Ford of Columbus. If you missed it earlier, a little summation of the show today. It's Mother's Day. We talked about that a bit. We had a game show around that. We also have Ohio State is going to play Alabama. That's going to happen next year and the year after. Alabama has said they're not backing out of that series, which was thought it might happen. I said at the time, and I stand by it, that I think Ohio State should say to Fox, whatever you want to do with the big noon kickoff this year, that's fine. We want a night game for Ohio State, Alabama in the shoe on 2027.
It ain't going to happen.
Okay, you're probably right. But you can weigh in on that and more at Bone and Tyvis 971 on Twitter if you so choose.
When it comes to football and the weather, she knows everything. Welcome to the Football Friday Forecast with 10 TV meteorologist Meredith Garfolo.
Good morning, Meredith.
Happy Friday.
I know there's no football, but that's the intro. We have
That's
Football
okay.
Friday,
It's still fun. I still know everything, right?
That's right. There you go. Perfect. So we were just debating this in the, Tyvis and I were sitting here because I initially had thought today was going to be like a nicer day. And then he said, no, I think it's supposed to rain all day. Tomorrow it's supposed to be a little better. And then we looked and saw, well, maybe there's some rain too. So clear it up. What are we looking at the next couple of days?
Tell Boney's wrong.
I probably am.
Well, partially.
Okay.
Sorry, Tyvis. But he did listen to my forecast, which is great. So, yeah, there's going to be some shower chances today. It's not widespread. So pretty much, let me give you the scenario. For example, we are sunny this morning. We're going to have clouds maybe in the next couple of hours, maybe a few stray showers, then go back to sun, maybe a few stray showers, back to clouds. So it's going to be kind of sporadic today, but it's not going to be a waste of a day. And tomorrow morning, the rain should be done by 10. So if you have an early tea time, if you're doing graduation prep, anything like that, tomorrow's going to be fantastic. We're going into the 70s in the afternoon.
I'm trying to go to the farmer's market in Bridge Park.
What time?
It's from 9 to noon.
The later you go, the better. But I do think Bridge Park should be cleared up by 10. So if you go for the second half, I think you'll be in good shape. Otherwise, you'll just have some light showers.
Do you have a tea time?
Not tomorrow. Actually, not funny story. I'm in pain this morning because I was golfing yesterday, actually. And I took a big swing, and, now that I'm 40, I have pain problems, and my lower back, I think I have a sprain, so.
Oh, no.
We gotta get you a massage.
Yeah, that sounds really good.
Yeah, see, these are the types of things that as we start to age that we have to deal with. That I know, Tyvis, you were saying, like, you've now had a little bit more where you go do your workouts, and occasionally you feel it a little bit more than you used to back in the day.
Tyvis, I get it. You're not as old as me, but.
The knee might little bit, but you know what though? You go see QC Kinetics and go see them. Listen, you'll be out there like, what knee? I ain't gonna. I was talking to Sherm about this the other day. He said, "Yeah, I used to get that too. That PRP, man. Woo."
But you know what? It's part of the process, right? And you heal and you move forward.
Yeah, exactly right. So,
what do you got planned for Mother's Day?
Well, I already sent my mom flowers today because I didn't want that rush of all the flowers going out on Sunday. So I'm a preparer. But yeah, Sunday probably gonna just sleep in. Probably hang out with my boyfriend's family, like celebrate his mom, and I love to send texts to all my friends that are moms just to like make them feel loved from their family. That's through friendships.
We need more people like you, Meredith.
So that's good.
I just try to help people. That's what it's about.
That's genuinely nice to send, a nice text message. I always like when I get those where I'm not expecting it from a friend.
So we need to send it for Father's Day to both these guys. And Dylan, all three of you, I will send you a text, guys, on Father's Day just to make you feel loved.
Well, we appreciate that. Now, for Mother's Day, how does that forecast kind of play out as far as if someone is trying to get in, like, I don't know if you want to go do the outdoor brunch thing on Sunday. Is that more of a thing or no?
Here's how the forecast is shaping up. So we have a little bit of energy, not like a big front or storm system coming through on Sunday. So there's going to be a window for a few hours. We're going to get light rain and it's going to be done. And then the sun should be shining by the afternoon. It's just really hard right now to pinpoint what time that moves in. So it's either going to be a little bit in the morning or a little bit right around the lunch hour, which unfortunately is when the Ohio State students are graduating too. But just know Sunday's rain will be brief.
Okay.
So not like a 2, 4, 6 hour thing. It'll be within a couple of hours and then it's done and the sun will be out.
So today it's a little spotty at times. Tomorrow in the morning after 10, we're good.
Yes.
And then Sunday in the morning again?
I would say late morning, early afternoon. I've been just looking at the models. This morning it said it was at 10 o'clock. Then I just saw one that says 12. So I'm kind of going to say, I would say between 8 o'clock and 1 o'clock, there's going to be a brief period of rain, and then it'll be clear out. It'll be much nicer if you have late lunch or dinner with mom outside.
Okay.
Or grilling. Maybe grill for
maybe
mom.
you're grilling out. Yeah, there you go.
Well, Meredith, you're a Cleveland fan. How about your Cavaliers? Are you? Because I'm ready to just go ahead and just jump the ship.
Can I say I felt your pain this morning when you were on 10 TV? Because I don't even want to watch. And like some of these games are so late already. It's like, do I choose to sleep or do I choose to watch my hometown team just suck?
I think that's why I was so upset. Because last night, like, this is what they keep doing. The game has started off. The first two games have been like this. They start the game off and they're getting ran out the gym.
Right.
You get to the third quarter, they have a good third quarter where they get it close. By the fourth quarter, they tie it up. And you can't go to bed because it's like they're down, but they're not out. and it's like maybe 2 minutes left, and it's like 9:30, 9:40, and I'm sitting there like
it's inevitable they're going to crap it away.
Well, I might as well watch it now, but it's like I should have went to sleep like 20 minutes ago.
It's a ploy to get us to stay till the end, and they make the money for all of us that are watching.
Yeah,
I have to get Meredith's opinion on something that just happened in the YouTube chat.
Okay.
So
this could go anywhere.
I'm about to say this. You ready?
I'm ready.
Mario says to T-Bone, my 7-year-old just came in and saw the live feed and said, "Is that Steve from Minecraft?" Just saying you're giving off some Jack Black vibes. Possible Halloween.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I can't remember the damn song.
Steve's Lava Chicken.
Steve's.
Wow.
Is it la 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 lava chicken? Steve's Lava Chicken. I can't remember the rest of it. My kids sang that. God, my kids sang like.
I don't even know what that is.
Oh, you didn't see it's okay. The Minecraft movie. Jack Black plays a character where he makes lava chicken. That's good.
Do you think Bone looks like Jack Black?
Well, I previously got Dom DeLuise, so Jack Black is an improvement. And I was a huge fan of Tenacious D back in the day, so I
love Tenacious D.
See, I would rather get the Jack Black comparison than the Kyle Gass comparison, just for the look standpoint. I'll take Jack Black's looks over that.
Better than Santa Claus.
That too. See, I got that in my future. Don't worry, that's happening. Now, I have one other question, Meredith, weather related, and it's kind of sports related, but it's kids sports, youth sports.
Sure.
This is spring sports season for us. We have done spring soccer and fall soccer. Of the two, I hate the spring soccer season more than the fall soccer season. The reason is very simple. When you hear it's going to be 60 out, you go, oh, great, 60. Maybe a light sweatshirt, maybe shorts, maybe jeans. But you don't think is, oh, yeah, 40-mile-an-hour winds on a 60-degree day where it's cloudy, might as well be 40 degrees out.
Yeah.
You need a jacket, you need a parka, you need all this stuff. Spring soccer and spring anything seems to have that. Why are the winds so strong this time of year? Like, what is causing that compared to like in the fall when it's just not as bad?
You know, sometimes we just get these dips in the jet stream, and they are like bringing in some real cold air. And when the winds are really fast aloft, I'm not going to get too scientific because I don't want anyone to fall asleep driving at the wheel right now.
That's okay.
But I can tell you, it's all with the pattern. And sometimes with these quicker systems, think about it. Like if you're running and you go really, really fast, the wind's coming fast. But if you speed up and you're slow, like you're jogging, you're running a race, you're starting to pick up your pace, it's not as windy. But sometimes we get these little blips in the jet stream, these little quick things that happen. And those winds just whip around and they come through, and it's just not fun.
So because the jet stream is like speeding up quickly, that's pushing more air around?
It can depend. Yeah, I mean, it depends the overall pattern. I like to use the jet stream because people hear that all the time. So if it comes through really fast, like a little blip, which we have some of those dips that are much quicker versus an elongated pattern where it's like one big wave that's coming through and we're waiting, you're going to get faster winds. And so sometimes you might hear us call them clippers. Like you hear the Alberta clipper sometimes. Clippers are just like what they do. They clip us. So they come through really fast. And sometimes the winds are extremely fast because they're coming through with such a short window to rebound.
And they bring Diamond Dog Night after that. You get Clippers, and then you get Diamond Dog.
Diamond Dog. I've never had a Diamond Dog.
You got to go. You take $1 and you just live your best life. That's how that works.
That's it, $1? Oh, Diamond Dog.
It's Diamond Dog.
So that's $10.
Yeah, you get you.
Heck yeah, I'm buying, boys.
Meredith Garfalo, 10 TV, 10 Plus. You can see the forecast there and obviously on the 10 TV app as well. Thank you, Meredith. Have a great weekend, all right?
Cheap date.
There you go. Perfect. We'll be back with the buzzer next. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Good morning and welcome to your Friday. The roads are still looking pretty clear out there. We actually had a disabled vehicle that just cleared up 71 in that northbound direction, closer to Linden, passing downtown, and right before Weber Road. The left shoulder is officially back open. I'm 10 TV's Brianna Albizu with your fan traffic.
Working your way through that home projects list, that means more flushes, more showers, more fiddling with the thermostat. Trust the pros at the Waterworks with your plumbing, drain, heating, and cooling needs. Our certified pros can repair or replace your air conditioner or furnace. Clogs? Call the Waterworks. Drain issues? Call the Waterworks. Plumbing problems? Call the Waterworks. HVAC breakdowns? Call the Waterworks. The Waterworks. Trusted and certified plumbing, drain, heating, and cooling experts.
Coffee, sandwich, hash browns. Tired of the same breakfast routine? Time to refresh your morning ritual with a $6 Tim's Trio from Tim Hortons. It starts with a premium blend of freshly brewed coffee, a hot, savory breakfast sandwich made with freshly cracked eggs, and for a tasty twist, a daily baked donut to sweeten the deal. Ask for the $6 Tim's Trio. Your morning ritual refreshed. Only at your neighborhood Tim Hortons. At participating U.S. restaurants, must ask for offer. Medium coffee only. Terms apply.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. My best advice to you when hiring a lawyer for your injury case is simple. If you know court personnel, ask them who they'd hire. They know. If you know an insurance adjuster, ask them. They know. And then ask them about us. Ask them about Morgan & Morgan. They know. I look forward to talking to you soon. There's only one Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm for the people.
Injured? Dial pound law.
Morgan & Morgan, Ohio office located at 600 Vine Street, Cincinnati. Prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome.
Feeling stressed or overwhelmed? Not sure how to get the mental health help you need? We've got your back. Call the Mental Health Insurance Assistance Office at 855-438-6442. We'll help you figure out what mental health benefits may be in your health plan. No more confusion, just the support you deserve. Call the Mental Health Insurance Assistance Office at 855-438-6442.
I love Right Pack Credit Union because they're solution driven. I feel valued as a member.
They're focused on the latest technology and the personal connections.
Experience benefits that go beyond banking with Right Pack Credit Union. Just ask our actual members.
I definitely recommend Right Pack to all my family and friends as a credit union of choice.
Visit one of our Columbus area Right Pack Credit Union member centers near you. Based on individual members' experiences, results may vary.
Sonic Temple Art and Music Festival returns May 14th through 17th with My Chemical Romance, Tool, Bring Me the Horizon, and Shinedown. Plus, Pierce the Veil, Good Charlotte, Sublime, Godsmack, Breaking Benjamin, Marilyn Manson, and so many more. Sonic Temple in Columbus, Ohio, May 14th to 17th. Passes on sale now at sonictemplefestival.com.
At Great Lakes Hyundai, the savings are so good.
Right now, get 0% financing for up to 60 months on new 2026 Tucson SE. 0%, plus make no payments for 90 days. Columbus or Dublin or glakeshyundai.com. With approved credit, not all qualify. N61.
Hey, John, why so glum?
I just got let go. The company's downsizing. This is the third time in the last 2 years. I'm done with this.
Have you thought about My Computer Career? I've heard they can train you for a career in IT in just a few months, including cybersecurity and the basics of AI. And you don't need prior training or experience. Now that's a recession-resistant career.
Wow, thanks. I'll check them out.
Go to mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation. Mycomputercareer.edu, an Elite CompTIA certification partner.
Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including VA benefits.
Hey, it's Bobby Carpenter. Bring your landscape back to life with an unbeatable deal from Ohio Mulch. 5 bags of premium mulch for just $10. You choose from absolute black, brown, or red to make your flowers pop and your curb appeal shine. Visit ohiomulch.com to find a location near you.
Have you ever met a man who wins money betting on tennis? Enter Scotty Vegas. Join Scotty and Dave Biddle for On the Money.
Presented by Ohio for Responsible Gambling.
Sunday mornings at 9 on The Fan.
The Fan Poll is sponsored by JT's Pizza and Pub, home of award-winning pizza and $2 tall boys. All day, every day.
Tyvis says that in all his years being in football locker rooms, he never once looked at another man's junk. He cannot say the same thing about working at this radio station. You're listening to T-Bone and Tyvis.
Just talking about the spring weather with Meredith Garfalo, it's NTV meteorologist, and she brought it up. This time of year, it's going to be, a little of this, little of that. Could be rain, could be sun, hot, cold, all that. You get it all in one weekend in the spring, and that might mean you're running your heat at one night, you're running your AC the next day. You can save on your utility bills when you get better windows. Better windows help keep that air, that heat, whatever you're doing inside your house. And when you go to open those windows, they'll actually work, unlike that one window that sticks for you right now. That's why you go with Window Nation to replace those bad windows. Buy 4 windows, get 4 free sale. Going on now from Window Nation. You could replace all the windows in your home and get half of them for free. Plus, you could get 0 down payment, no interest or payments for 2 years when you go with Window Nation this month. 50-point inspection on every window before it leaves the factory and a 20-point inspection at your house once it's installed by Window Nation's pros. So get that done today. Their sale ends soon. Again, buy 4 windows, get 4 free sale going on now. Schedule your fast free consultation at windownation.com. Once again, that's windownation.com.
Joining the program, my favorite Uncle Bo, you know that you have rubbed off on me in a positive way. Because,
Let's go.
Because Bone here, Brother Bone here, as you like to say, he was sitting here complaining about how the Buckeyes and Alabama, when they play, the Buckeyes should absolutely go to Fox and demand a night game. And I said, if Bo was here, you would say, Fox would say what?
That's what the money's for.
Yep, he did. That's exactly. That's what he said earlier today. No, and
I would do the same thing Brother Bone wants to do, and I mean, like, it's absurd, but yeah, I mean, you took the cash, man.
Trust me, I fully understand all that. My only point there was to say I would go to them and say, hey, this year, whatever you want to do, you want Dave Portnoy to be, I don't know, dot the I in whatever. Like, you can have it. Do whatever dumb crap you want this year. Just next year, when we get that Bama-Ohio State game at the Shoe, just try it. Put it on Sunday at night.
That's
do whatever you got to. Just do something other than Big Noon one time. And you know what? If it fails, we'll never bring it up again. We'll never even ask for it.
I told them.
I can't promise that.
Bo, I told them if it's week 1, the only way they can get it not to be a noon game is if they play on like Labor Day or something like that. If it's like a Sunday, but if not, and if it's not noon. Week 1, it's going to be at noon.
Yeah, if you're Ross, I think you learned from what you tried to do at Texas last year, right? They tried, and Fox tried too, and Texas said no thanks. We'll continue to play at noon. We're happy to do so. And by the way, good for Texas. I'd probably do the same. Like, I'm not giving you an advantage. And if there was not one in the contract, but on this one, like, you just nailed it. That's the only way. If you either play Sunday night or Monday night opening weekend, that's the only chance you have of it not being noon. And the reality is, for Ohio State fans, every big game from now until this contract is up that's played in Ohio Stadium will be at noon.
Here's my question.
Way out of it.
I'm curious your thoughts on this, because again, you've dealt with the minds of a TV executive maybe more than I have in my career.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't a TV executive look at that and go, you know what? I dare anybody else to program against us. I dare anyone else. Go ahead, ESPN. Go run out Vanderbilt and Tennessee going head to head. Sure, put that on against Ohio State, Alabama, and see what happens. Like, the reality is, as good as the SEC fandom is, I think everyone who's not affiliated with either of those other two schools would be locked in on Ohio State, Alabama whenever you put it on. I get that's not every game, and I understand their logic on Big Noon, but for something as big as those two brands, I just feel like if you can't move that game to a night game, you're right. You'll never move any of these games to a night game.
Well, we can thank Kevin Warren for the reason that doesn't happen, because Fox doesn't have the night window. So if it's going to be a night game, Fox is essentially doing like, hey, buddies from the Peacock Network and NBC, Joshua Perry, Mr. Perry, we'd like to give you the Buckeyes and Bama because we're nice.
Yeah.
Like,
you're right.
So they don't own the window. So there's no, look, Big Noon works. It works for them. I mean, you have to acknowledge it. It works. They play their pregame show into noon. They get big numbers. That's it. My beef with it, is well documented, is that the burden of Big Noon falls almost entirely on Ohio State. And if you're going to do that, then you need to compensate us a lot more than what we're being compensated currently.
The fan poll is sponsored by JT's Pizza Pub. The question of the day is, have you finished all your Mother's Day shopping yet? Bo, are you a procrastinator?
No, not dude. You can't mess this one up.
This is one. You planned this a while ago.
We're good.
Okay,
we're good. We did have one little mix-up. The middle boy Beamsy, the Abraham Lincoln of the three, Honest Abe. So I tasked them with. I said, look, it's your mom's Mother's Day, so I need you guys to come up with something on your own. Now, I'll handle the purchasing of it, but you come up with something, or at least have some ideas, and then we'll work them. God bless the kid. He meant to text me the idea, and he texted his mom.
Oh, that's an honest mistake. That is an Honest Abe type of mistake. It just happens.
He just was broken too, Brother Bone. Just broken about it. I'm like, buddy, it's okay. We'll do a pivot. It'll be fine. It's gonna be good, pal.
Isn't it? I would think though, like for mom, that's at least like that's heartwarming. That in and of itself is a little gift, right? Where it's like, look at my little man here thinking about me. That's a cool thing, I would hope. So if nothing else, he probably saved himself just by being like innocent on that. Just a cute, innocent mistake there. That's probably how that works.
I don't want to give them too much credit because I probably did ask them for their ideas, I don't know, 1.6 million times over the last 2 weeks. So I don't know that they were just going, oh, it's Mother's Day. But I guess after several hours and days of prodding, they finally did get there.
Yeah, fair enough. I can totally relate on that. So now, see, my wife makes it easier on me because her whole thing every year is, I just want these kids out of the house for a little bit. I just want a house that's quiet. So there's no expectation of a brunch. She's not big on a brunch, so there's no planning on that regard. The planning is always for me, how long is long enough to stay out of the house? Like, what time frame are we looking at? Is that like noon? Is that like 3 p.m.? Yeah, pretty much. It's that and a massage gift card. You're exactly right. That's usually what it ends up being.
My wife, I think this is everything that she ever wanted on Mother's Day. We'll be in Dublin for the Ohio State Middle School Lacrosse Championships. And so, I think NBC is going to have a game at like 9 o'clock in the morning on Sunday. And I'm just thinking that's exactly what she was hoping for out of Mom's Day. Trudging around in the mud in Dublin watching 8th grade lacrosse.
Would you not agree the spring outdoor sports far worse than the fall outdoor sports when it comes to weather?
Spring's the worst season in the state by 1,000 miles now. It feels longer than ever. And I honestly, this isn't easy, but like if you don't have turf in Ohio, and I'm very skeptical of the health benefits of turf, I'm probably the opposite.
Sure.
But if you don't have turf in Ohio, you're not playing a spring sport. There's just no chance. No, because you're underwater. You're underwater. You have no chance. We have played and the only chance you have is turf. So if you have a school and you want to play baseball, lacrosse, any of that stuff, I suppose track and field you can get away with it because you have to trudge around in it. But everything else, if you don't have turf, forget it.
Yeah, it's a bad deal there. All right, it's Friday, so you have anything else coming up on the show we should know about?
Jacob's on, or Isaiah's on, and I'm gonna have a little bit of an investigation into your coaching tactics, Mr. Powell, and how you let them all down.
Oh yeah, tell him to be honest.
What was his game?
He was
Give me a comp.
He was more of a drive. He was a hard-nosed guy. He played the best defense by far.
Oh, he defended.
He defended well. He was the one that had the mismatch in the last game that we actually won, and he was the one that actually like drove and went to the lane and got some finishes and stuff like that. So to me, I told you, he was the best one out of the three.
Well, now we're starting off Friday on a good foot.
There you go.
He feels pretty good about himself heading into a Friday. I'll see if I can make that change.
There you go.
That's good, boys.
That's good. Bishop and Friends coming up next, 9 to noon, right here on The Fan.
Shove it down your throat.
It's time for the buzzer.
Sponsored by Logan AC and Heat Services. Don't go through another air conditioner breakdown. For fast, friendly service, call the experts at Logan Services now for a free estimate and next day air installation.
Well, shout out to Major League Baseball. Viewership for national exclusive MLB games through the first weekend of May, so that was last weekend, is 2.28 million viewers.
Okay.
Not bad, not terrible from don't compare it to the NFL, but among the other sports, that's pretty good. However, here's what, it's good for Major League Baseball. It's a positive. But last year, they say this number is up 44% from last year.
This number?
2.28 million is up. Like
it's going to get interesting because doesn't the W start today?
Yeah. No, I don't know. Actually, I'll find out.
I think it does.
The point is, good for Major League Baseball, but man, I can't believe that's up 44% from last year. That's a positive for them, surrounded by like negative numbers in the past. Hopefully they can keep moving upward and onward from that. That's it for us. Have a great rest of your Friday. We will see you on Monday. T-Bone and Tyvis on The Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Still no crashes to report, but a heads up for our friends on the east side. Starting tonight, more construction in your area. 2 ramps closed to 270, and that southbound ramp, as well as that 270 northbound ramp to 70 eastbound. As for that alternate route, you'll take 270 to 70 westbound. Get off at Hamilton Road and then loop back to 70 eastbound. Also in that area, another heads up, lane restrictions happening on 70 eastbound between 270 and Bryce Road, starting as early as 7 o'clock tonight.